He's going to try to move it up. Where are you going, Tippett? Owen Tippett, give your ball. Oh, my God. He got absolutely rocked. Went to the goddamn ceiling. Oh, Shorzy, you were alone. Shorzy, fresh out of the box, absolutely lays into Owen Tippett. This is unbelievable. This is the greatest hit I think I've ever seen in NHL history. He lines him up. Beeline to Owen Tippett. Oh, my God. He went to the moon. He went to the goddamn moon. That is the strength that Shorzy has to absolutely skyrocket that man. It was like a home run. Look at him get launched into the air like an absolute child. Owen Tippett, man, you got to retire from the NHL after that. That is completely embarrassing. 20 seconds to go. Raycroft gets a breakaway. What a save by Pekka Pasta. Get back in your net. Get back in your goddamn net, Letty. I honestly have no idea how there was a breakaway even for Nelson. What a stretch pass. How? Defenseman, how do you allow that man to get by you? Two of these dumbasses just allowed, Raycroft, number 19, to get by them all alone on the breakaway. Game 7, 10 seconds. The Kings are down by 1. It's 1-on-1 with Pekka Pasta for all the marbles. Send it to overtime or you lose in the second round. Raycroft coming in and he gets fucking stone cold robbed. Oh my God. Oh wow. The chances of that going in were probably more likely than not. It literally hit my arm. I should have either went for the flying poke check sooner or just made the save because he was going to shoot it anyways. But somehow, some way, Pekka Pasta makes the save and the Seattle Kraken are off to round 3. I can deflect that away. We get a 2-on-1 though. Perfetti over, doesn't get it through. Bats it in. Oh my God, Cole Perfetti. Ladies and gentlemen, what is good? We are back yet again. We got another Edmonton Oilers watch party in Buffalo on the road. And it's been, a week since I've live streamed? Listen, we're getting back in the groove. We start tonight at a very productive damn day. So we're back to the grind. Type 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Long time no see. Gotta check all the audio. We're back, baby. Who the hell is this guy? I know, chat, I know. It's been a rough couple weeks. But I'm getting that itch again. I'm getting that itch, and I got some good things in store. I've been planning a lot. I've been basically surveying the next couple weeks of what's going on. Aiden, thank you for being a member for now 17 entire months. Almost coming up on 2 years. I can't hear you. Well, that's a good thing. Rent is due. Gotta get the streams in. That's crazy. Rent is due is crazy, chat. All right, let me start up the CPU game. I'll check out the lineups as well. As Ike Howard went down to the minor, so he's no longer playing. Matt Savoy getting top-line minutes now alongside McDavid and Hyman. Hyman looked good in his debut on Saturday. Now, I was going to do a watch party on Saturday. I asked you guys early in the week what game should I do for the NHL watch party without even remembering that the UFC fights are on Saturday. So if they didn't happen, I would have been there. So we had to wait until today. Luckily, we are here, ready to go. So, what am I looking for here? Bang. Let's take a look at the lineup right now. We got Savoy, McDavid, and Hyman on our top line. Leon Roslovic and Podkolson has been a very good line as well. And Roslovic has been coming alive as of late. The dude's on fire. Third line, Mangiapane's kind of fallen out of the top 6 a little bit. He started off really good in the first 5 games and then has drastically slowed down since then. He'll be alongside Henrique and Freddie. Then we got Lazar, Philip, and Janmark. Ekholm and Bouchard, Nurse, who I'm probably going to rip on 15 million times this game. And then we got Regula in the lineup alongside Brett Kulak. Troy Stetcher got claimed by Toronto. And then Stu is a starter, if I believe. Yes, he is. So there is the lineup for the Edmonton Oilers. And I'll make sure I have the Buffalo Sabres lineup ready to go as well. I should know all these names. So Josh Doan's 91. Talk know him. Quinn, yeah. Okay, Rosen. Isaac Rosen, 63. Kozak's 48, Greenway 12, Krebs. Who is Beck Malatiston? Noah Oslund, Josh Dooney. They got Samuelson and Dowleen, Bryson alongside Power. Man, the Buffalo Sabres, they're looking rough, I'm not going to lie. Who's their starter? Colton Ellis gets the start tonight. Fun fact, chat. I actually played against that guy in a tournament one time. Cool guy. Thank you, Aiden, very much for the $5 super chat.
Here we go.
Turn your mic up, idiot. My mic is fine, chat. What do you mean? Type 1 if mic is fine. Type 2 if it's not. No trolling. I can hear myself. Mic is fine. Mic is good. No. You should know since you've built Buffalo that much, they're ass. Yeah, the lineup in NHL 26 is a little bit different, though. I'll have to keep this up on screen just in case. I know Rosen's going to mess me up a little bit. 29 is definitely going to F me up. I don't know how to say his last name. Beck Malenstein. Malenstein. There we go. Kozak is 48. I'll try to remember that. All right, we should be good. We should be good to go. We get the national anthems. We're going right now. Aiden, you're probably deaf. I mean, Aiden is definitely deaf. Make sure if you didn't already, vote in the poll. It's officially live. Who takes the dub tonight, Edmonton or Buffalo? Now, I don't know how many games the Oilers have gone to overtime this season, but it's felt like every second game. We must have the most overtimes played so far. We rarely get beat in regulation. We always go to overtime. Standings, if we look at the standings, I think we're outside looking in right now. Yes, we are tied alongside Vegas for 22 points for a wild card spot. We got Los Angeles at the top of the Pacific alongside Anaheim and Seattle. Listen, we're still somewhat pretty early, 18 games in. Edmonton is 9-7-4. We got 20 games played. The bad news is everybody ahead of us pretty much has less games. They got a game in hand. Anaheim has 2. The Ducks are definitely going to be in a playoff spot. I feel like they're good enough this season where they're going to make maybe second, possibly third, or a wild card spot. I think Chicago will come back down to earth a little bit. They're only 9-5-4. Vegas, they'll make it in. Minnesota, maybe wild card spot. And Edmonton, they'll probably go on a win streak eventually. I'm not worried. We're still extremely early on. Buffalo is winning tonight. Score prediction, chat. Put it in there right now. What is the score tonight? Colton Ellis has an 8.95 and a 3.36 through 3 games so far. Not bad for what? He was an ECHL call-up, I believe. Did he play in the American League last year? Buffalo low-key has a good team on paper. They always do, though. Every season, you could say that for the last, decade. They've had a pretty good team on paper. 5-2 Buffalo, 6-3 Buffalo, 55-0 Edmonton. That's a very realistic score. All right. We got the McDavid line out there to start, and we are underway in Buffalo. McDavid already in the offensive zone. Centers it to Hyman. Okay. Chemistry working already. Wallman's going to put it in deep. McDavid trying to chip that out in front. Looking like me and my beer league. So we got Hyman, Savoy, and McDavid. That's honestly a perfect top line. Savoy and Hyman are really good at puck battles. Really good in the corners, and they can get that puck. McDavid can be the high guy, supporting center. Dahlin, back to the line. Shot. We got to make sure that first shot does not go in. Uh-oh, Peyton Krebs in the slot. He's going to center one. Rebound. Skinner's going to sprawl out. Stu has been up and down so far this season. A few good starts. A couple bad in a row. He definitely stole us a game in Carolina, though. That Carolina game, he played well. Hopefully, he can string together some consistency. 2-1 Oilers? No, please. Give me an entertaining game. Give me like a 5-4 game. I don't even care. Rosovic into the zone. Hands it off. Podsy. He's going to curl back. Feeds the blue line. Bouchard. Bouchard, after a rough start, has been quietly putting together some good games as well. He's picking up points. He's playing more steady. Those blunders that you see on Twitter, they don't happen as much the longer the season goes on. Listen, there's October Bouchard, and then there's May and June Bouchard as well. They're 2 completely different players. Okay, who was 21? Was 21 that guy? No, 29 is Malesteinen. 21. Am I not seeing it in my lineup? Tage Thompson. He's going to lose the handle on it. Cycle it down low. Okay, they got Doan, Tuck, and Thompson out there. They're going to go D to D. Owen Byram. He's going to take his time at the line. Puts it in deep. Take your time, Ekholm. Chip it out. Leon's going to glove it down, and we're out of the zone. Jack Rosovic chips it in deep, and we go for a line change. Think Thompson's going to get 4 points tonight? Dear God, I hope not. 21, that guy. Dude, 21 is not showing up on Daily Faceoff. Was this like a last-minute replacement? Okay, 21 is Connor Timmins. Never mind. He's on the back end, Connor Timmins. I was looking at forwards. Bit of a weird number for a defenseman. Brett Kulak's going to curl back and go D to D. Regula alongside Kulak. I'm interested to see how they play. Also, Mangiapane. He slowed down massively. He was not working well with Connor. He now got demoted down to the third line. Stu played it right to the Buffalo Sabres player out in front. Luckily, it didn't hit anybody's stick. Buffalo could have got a stick on that easily. Rasmus Dahlin, he's going to take his own time. Breaks that puck out. Here comes Buffalo through that neutral zone. They're going to dump it in. They got, who do they got out there right now? 96. Who the hell is 96? Is daily faceoff not updated? Let me check this out again. There's no way. I got a 91, no 96. Are you doing the Tim's NHL challenge? I'm not. Thoughts on the Leafs headed towards a retool? I mean, I told you guys before the season started. I said it was a down season. A down year incoming. Habs or Jackets? I'll take Columbus. Montreal's kind of been struggling as of late. Malastinen, or however you spell it, that's 29. 86 is Oslund. I thought I saw 96. I don't know. These numbers are kind of hard to see. They're putting Tage Thompson's line back out there. That's their top line. Thompson, Tuck, and Josh Doan. They're working it down low. You got to get that out. Here comes Noah Philp. Out of his own zone. Gets the line and dumps it in deep. Smart move. We don't need anything east or west. Get it north, south. When is Pekka Pasta? Listen, I got to start practicing before we start up Pekka Pasta. So we'll be doing some live streams where I'm training. And then he'll be making his debut. It shouldn't be too long now. I have not played goaltender at all, so I got to get used to NHL 26 goaltender controls and just get used to the game. It'll feel a little bit different. We are playing our AHL team, that's why. Okay, so you got a lot of people out of the lineup, I see. All right. We're playing the AHL Sabres. We need a big dub here tonight. It seems like Rasmus Dahlin has not left the ice yet either. I'd imagine 28 to 30 minutes tonight he'll end up playing. Depends on if it goes to overtime as well. Is Owen Power in the lineup? Owen Power is in the lineup. All right. Pekka Pasta went to college hockey. He's not going to be NHL. Yeah, I'm not going to be NHL 26, chat. We're going to college hockey. NCAA, baby. Matt Savoy at the line. Hands it off to McDavid. McDavid turns that puck over, though. Dahlin chips it off the boards. They're trying to get that puck out. Look, Dahlin's so calm with the puck. Just takes his time, chips it into the neutral zone. Lets his team go for a line change. Is that Stoner? It is Stoner. We doing jerseys? We should have enough jerseys now, right, chat? I'll have to check, but we can do that at intermission. We can take a look at the NHL standings, too. It's been a while since I've done a watch party, so a lot has changed. Leon Draisaitl in deep. He's going to play back to Roslovic. Regula takes a shot, saved by Ellis. Interested to see how Colton Ellis does, man. He had that strong start against Detroit. He's 2-1. I think he played the Red Wings not that long ago as well. Leo, nice pass over to Roslovic. Coming through that neutral zone. Podsy has it. Podkolson stops up. He's going to play it back to the blue line, and nobody was there. You got to race for it, Regula. You got to get back. Ryan McLeod all over him. Former Edmonton Oiler. Had a 60-point season last year. We traded him for Matt Savoy. I like the trade. Fair trade, considering the contract that he got as well. Hot take intermission. Yeah, we can do hot takes. We got 2 intermissions to pass some time. We got 14:35, 14:34, 14:33 remaining. Shots are 2-0 Edmonton. Bit of a slow start here. Usually the trend of the watch parties. We don't get too many high-scoring affairs. We don't. I think we've had one so far this season. One high-scoring game, and it was like 5-4. It was that Montreal game. Here we go. Darnell Nurse into the zone. Trying to take a short side shot. It's not going to get on net. We got Freddie out there alongside Philp. Is that Philp? No, it's Henrique. And who's the other guy? I saw his number. 14 minutes remaining. Darnell Nurse is channeling his inner Bobby Orr. Freddie, Mangiapane, and Hedrick. Or Henrique. Hendrick, dear God. Been a while. Dahlin, smart pass up the middle. Can't contain it, and he's got to go back for it yet again. I'm going to be watching a lot of Dahlin tonight. Uh-oh. He's turning it over, though. McDavid, a little bit of chip and chase. Couldn't get it. Dude, Tage Thompson looks like a mutant out there. He's so big. They're going to hand it off. Backdoor TNT. Couldn't get a stick on it. Dahlin puts it in deep. Ekholm has it. He goes D to D. Bouchard finds McDavid through that middle. McDavid is flying. Here we go. Connor hands it off to Savoy. Savoy centers it. McDavid's on a little bit of a heater, too. A lot of multi-goal games as of late. He scored 2 against Carolina. And he's now in second place for NHL scoring, only 3 points back of Nathan MacKinnon. I think he's got like 11 points in his last like 5 games. McDavid, is that offside? That's not offside. Penalty? Penalty on the play. High stick, I believe, on Edmonton. Ekholm on Alex Tuch as the Oilers are going to head to the PK for the very first time. All right, that's not bad. That was a good stretch. Get the vocals working again. You know Buffalo has the best PK in the league? Really? In the entire NHL this season, they have the best penalty kill. All right, let me take a look at the standings. Can I search for PK and stuff like that? No, not really. All right, so I'm going to look at goals for and goals against. Now, Colorado obviously have the most goals for. They've been on a heater. I have a feeling they're going to come back down to earth a little bit. They got 1 regulation loss, dude. That's insane. The next closest is the Devils with 4. Dallas has 4 regulation, and then Carolina 5. 1 is insane in 19 games. Anyways, they got 78 goals for per game, top of the NHL. And the Calgary Flames only have scored 43 goals on this season so far. Damn. Seattle hasn't been putting the puck in the net. Nashville, Florida hasn't scored a lot. The Rangers, I mean, the Rangers are like 1-7-1. What are they on home ice? 1-7-1 in Madison Square Garden. That's embarrassing. All right, so most goals against the St. Louis Blues, 75. Toronto has 72, and then there it is. The Edmonton Oilers at 70. We got to fix that, man. We got to shore that up indeed. 70 goals allowed in 20 games. Bottom 3 in the National Hockey League. That can't happen. Nashville's allowing a lot. Vancouver, Boston, Ottawa, and Buffalo. The least, Colorado. 47 so far in the season. Devils have been good defensively. Dallas, Carolina, Pittsburgh. The Penguins? Chat. There's no way. The Pittsburgh Penguins. 50 goals against so far this season in 19 games. They're the top of the league. Top of the National Hockey League. I can't believe it. They've had a strong start. 10-5-4. All right, what did Ekholm do? They didn't show the replay. I didn't see what he did. Brutal 70 goals. It's still early on. A lot of those probably came in October. Blues choked a 5-3 lead. 70 goals from Skinner. Stoner, have you been watching any Edmonton games? You realize Calvin Pickard has the worst save percentage in the entire league this season? Like, he's quite literally been statistically the worst goaltender in the NHL. I can't lie, man. I think it's time for Pickard. I think we send him down, bring up Connor Ingram. He has been unplayable. Literally unplayable this season. All right, we are underway. We got to kill an early PK. Sabres, they're going to enter the zone. Hand it off to Jack Quinn. Quinn, oh my God, backdoor was wide open, and Jack Quinn just didn't want to force it. Holy hell. Nobody was covering that man. Tage Thompson, back to Dahlin. Finding 63. Who's 63 again? Dahlin from the line. Shot. Rebound. They can't get a handle on it. It's Rosen. Isaac Rosen. Getting some first-line power play minutes as Edmonton's going to clear that down. Is this a depiction of what life game, but on a video game? No, this is real life, brother. We don't do that phony shit here. Dahlin. Back pass. They're going to enter that zone. Trying to hold on to it. Matisse Janmark back for the PK. Tage Thompson in. Thompson. Shot. Saved by Skinner. Already the silky mitts of TNT. Darnell clears it down the ice. Beautiful. W kill by Darnell Nurse. Jack Quinn is nasty. He is nasty. Put Doan on the first power play unit. I think they got the second out there now. Owen Power. He's going to hand it back. Who's skating? Ryan McLeod. I remember that guy. No hands, no finish, but boy, can he skate. Alex Tuch at the blue line. Trying to protect that puck. He's got it on the half wall. Hands it back to McLeod. Back to Owen Power at the line. Power. Shot. Saved by Stu. It's going to go wide. Josh Doan. Cross ice. Nice puck movement so far by Buffalo. They're moving it around. We got 24 seconds remaining here in the PK. Down low. Owen Byram. He's going to take his time. Hands it off. McLeod. In the middle. Nice stick in the lane. And Buffalo's going to have to regroup, baby. Crazy how Thompson can really take over a game, but still really isn't good enough because they can't make the playoffs. It's not a one-player team. Your best player plays a third of the game in hockey. It's tough, man. You got to have a team. Power. Hands it back to the line. Tuch. Shot. Blocked. Henrique. Here we go the other way. Adam Henrique got a break. One-on-one. You got Eki joining the rush. Matthias Ekholm just swings a backhander on net. And we're in the offensive zone. A little bit of a broken play, but you know what? Honestly, good penalty kill. It's a team sport. Yeah, he's not going to be able to just carry them to a playoff spot himself. He's a very good player, though. He reminds me a lot of Mario Lemieux. His size and his skills, his puck skills. Man, can he ever deke that puck? Oh, come on, McDavid. Control that, buddy. You and Leon were gone on a 2-on-1. 10:15 left to play here in the first. We've had 3 shots on goal so far. 2 by the Oilers, 1 by Buffalo, and we got an icing. Focus on yourself. Yep. Did I hear that Buffalo might get a new ownership? I did not hear that, no. Would that even help them out? I gotta be honest, I don't know what Buffalo can do at this point. Like, it just seems like a place where careers go to die. Like, nobody plays their best in Buffalo, and it's just shitty season after shitty season. They're at the basement of the East again. Like, it's like them and Toronto, the worst 2 teams in the Eastern Conference right now. It's like, what do you want them to do? They've rebuilt for a decade, more than a decade. It's tough, man. It's tough. All right, 10:07. We got McDavid out there. Okay, McDavid trying to make a move. Can't get to the inside. Hyman and Savoy. I think Leon went off. Or no, Leon's out there. Leon, McDavid, and Hyman. We're stacking that top line after a penalty kill. Draisaitl behind his own net. He's going to take his time. Slowly sauntering. Gives it to Connor. Connor's got some speed, though. McDavid into the zone. Stopping up. Nice pass. Bouchard over to Ekholm. Ekholm with a shot that goes a little bit wide. Hyman. Oh, man, it's so good to see Zach Hyman back out there on the ice. It's been far too long, man. What was it? Game 3 of the Edmonton-Dallas series? Was that when he got injured, or was it Game 5? No, Game 5 was in Dallas. So it had to have been Game 4 or Game 3. And we are offside. Jack Hyman. They should move Buffalo to Toronto. What? No, we don't need, chat. We do not need another Toronto team. 1 is enough. 1 is enough. Pains me being a Buffalo sports fan. Bills are good, but the Sabres are the equivalent of the New York Jets. I mean, the Bills are good in the regular season. But yeah, the city of Buffalo, they're going through it, man. They don't have a baseball team, huh? I don't think Buffalo has a baseball team. 1 is actually too much. Yeah, we should relocate the Leafs, eh? With the season they're having. Crazy. Buffalo, it's right next to Toronto. Yeah, pretty much. Buffalo is essentially Toronto, right? You saw the Bills backing the Jays during the World Series, even though they're an American team. Buffalo has a Blue Jays AAA affiliate. AAA? Okay. It'd be funny if Dobes shuts out Colorado. How do you say that name? Is it Dobes or Dobish? Is it a French name or Czech? Buffalo is minor league baseball team. So if we take a look at the Eastern Conference, the Sabres right now, statistically, are the worst team in the East. They are 6-8-4, 16 points in 18 games. And then the Leafs, the Maple Leafs, 8-9-2. Dear God. Oh, you got Washington down there, Florida. I mean, 18 points. They're not completely out of it. They can go on a little bit of a run. Toronto is 1-5-0 on the road. And they've lost 1 in a row. 4-5-1 in their last 10. 7-4-2 at home. Not a great record, man. The Rangers, 1-7-1. Madison Square Garden fans are getting hosed this season. Absolutely hosed. If the Sabres win this game, they will pass Toronto. Damn. Buffalo has the chance to do the funniest thing possible. But I don't want them to win. Toronto on a 5-game losing streak? Why does it say they only lost 1 then? It says they're on a 1-game losing streak. NHL.com be tweaking. All right, we're back to the game. We're going to dump that in deep. So far, not a lot of action, not a lot of offense. I love it, man. Every single game I do a watch party for. Here comes Buffalo. Bowen Byron with a shot. Was it offside? No, it's going to be a penalty on Buffalo. And it looks like the Oilers are going to head to the power play. Beautiful. I feel bad for Dahlin. Yeah, I know, eh? He's been on a shit team every single season that he's been in the NHL. Drafted first overall back in 2018. What did Josh Doan do here? Did he trip somebody? I mean, yeah, that's interference. He wasn't trying to hit him, but look at the slash Mangiapane gave him afterwards. That's good old hockey. Sleeper game? Maybe. Seems like every game I do a watch party for. That was a sleeper game. Chat, can you guys imagine if I did the Colorado-Edmonton game? If I did a watch party for that? Can you imagine? I would have lasted like half the game, not even. McDavid walking in, shot! Oh my, Connor almost wristed that top cheddar. Bouchard puts it in deep. McDavid has it. Back to Bouchard, the line. We can strike first here, Edmonton. McDavid, he's going to take his time, trying to feed it down low to Leo, but they're all over that. Draisaitl's got 2 guys on him. Help him out, boys. We outnumber them. Come on. If they got 2 on the puck, we need 3. Stu's going to leave it. We got to go back for it, and we got to break out. Evan Bouchard skates that puck, hands it back to Connor. McDavid through the neutral zone. Makes a play. He's going to stop up, take his time. Connor, you got so much room, buddy. You could have walked in there. Bouchard over to McDavid. McDavid, shoot that. No, don't hand it off to Roslovic. Fucking hell. Jack Roslovic. Down low. Connor waiting. Back. Leo. Oh, Leo just missed the net by a mile. He had top right wide open, too. All right, Bouchard, take your time, buddy. Try to settle through that neutral zone. A little bit of a give and go. Nobody's with Hyman. Hyman's all alone. Zach trying to play it back to the line. Buffalo's going to clear it. Oh, they were close to getting a chance. Ryan McLeod almost damn near had a breakaway. Good patience from Bouchard, though. Taking his time. He's going to skate that puck in himself. Hands it off to Roslovic. Losing it on the half wall there. Come on, we got to outnumber them, Edmonton. They got 3 guys on the wall for that battle. On the PK. McDavid at the blue line. Trying to make a move. Stick in the lane. And Buffalo, good killing so far. They got the #1 penalty kill in the NHL for a reason. And it looks good. Leafs played good Saturday, but lost a tight game. Wall was very good. We're talking about Joseph Wall in the Big 25. Matt Savoy hands it off. We got Freddie out on our second unit. Henrik. Why do I keep calling Henrik? He puts one on net, and Colton Ellis had a little bit of trouble covering that puck up. Yo, Pasta, what's up, dude? That was game 4 versus Dallas when Hyman went down. Oh, man. We could have used him in the Cup Finals. Could we have ever? He was on pace to breaking the hits record for a single playoff run. And he had 11 against Carolina. 11 hits in his debut. What a fucking dog, man. What a dog. Henrik Lundqvist. I'm just going to start calling him Adam Henrik. That's his new nickname. Fuck it. Anything to make the commentary go a little bit easier. All right, we got 7:10 left to play. Power play is over. We are back to 5-on-5, laddie. Not a good power play. We got like 1, maybe 2 good chances. But good killing by Buffalo. All right, so 21 was that Matanai Beck? No, 21 is who? Connor Timmins. Timmins is 21. I got to remember that. Connor Timmins, 21. 78 is Bryson. 91 is Josh Doan, and he's got that puck right now. Doan hands it off to Thompson. Hits his skate, though. Bryson's going to take his time, curling off of the Edmonton forechecker, but the Oilers, they're going to chip it out, and Rasmus Dahlin goes back for it. Smooth skater. Doesn't even look like he's going 100%, just gliding through the neutral zone. Thoughts on the Leafs and Stolars and the Matthews injury? Holy shit, that's a trifecta. Leafs trash, Stolars, he's been statistically one of the worst goaltenders in the league, and Matthews is made of glass. There it is. There's my 3 hot takes. Will Anze Kopitar play in the playoffs if the Kings make it? If they make it, yeah. Problem is, they might not make it. The Leafs are fucked. I kind of agree, honestly. At least for this season. They can't really do much this year. They just kind of got to go out there unless they want to make a big splash. But who are you going to give up? You already gave up Fraser Minton for Carlo. He hasn't really worked out. Scott Laughton hasn't been great. Alex Tuck takes a shot from the outside. Saved by Skinner. Oh, come on, Darnell. That's a bad play, buddy. Can't get, okay, we get it out, though. Good play there by, who was that? Curtis Lazar. Bodying Bowen Byram at the line. Jake Wallman back for it. Wallman's been good this season, too. Putting up a lot of points despite not getting any power play time. I've been very impressed with Jake Wallman. Playing out that contract. Mangiapane tries to center it. Lazar picks it up. Lazar's going to put it in deep, but it doesn't get deep. Ryan McLeod skates out. Hands it off to Tuck. Tuck centers it. Byram over. McLeod trying to find Tuck. Skinner was flopping all over the place. A little bit too pretty there by the Sabres. There's a shot and a save by Stu on Ryan McLeod. What do you think about the McAvoy injury? I didn't even know he got injured. The Bruins say thank you for Fraser Minton. I'm convinced Carlo's still a Bruin. Yeah, he does still seem like a Boston Bruin, eh? Stetcher may work good. I mean, Stetcher's not going to change the team, right? He's not going to make them a playoff team. He can play some good bottom pairing minutes. I've seen him play good hockey in the postseason. 6-3 in period 1 is crazy. Oh, chat, listen to this. You guys saw, I believe, one of the last times I went live, we had problems with my PlayStation getting hot. So I got 2 cooling fans on my PS5 now. One on the back of it that's literally attached to it with a fan that goes constantly. And then I got one on the bottom as well. We should have no overheating issues. I got 2 cooling fans on my PlayStation. We should be good. Henrique still feels like a duck? Nah, he still feels like a devil. New Jersey Devil, baby. McAvoy got hit in the face with a shot and lost some teeth. Oh, he'll be fine. Shitty injury, but he'll be okay. He'll wear a bubble in a few weeks. Maybe even less than that. It's because you run it too much. The watch parties definitely do a lot on my PlayStation. 20-minute periods of constant gameplay. It's like 3 hours worth of a live stream. That's usually when it starts messing up. It's the watch parties, man. But, hey, you got to do what you got to do. I mean, theoretically, if somebody wanted to play the game this much, I'm sure there's gamers that play 3 hours of constant gameplay. PlayStation 5 should be built like that. If we're going to be serious, Leafs aren't getting McKenna. The Leafs don't have their first-round pick this season, chat. I believe Boston has it. Boston or Philly. One of the 2 teams. They don't have their first-round pick. They can't get McKenna. They traded it. Top 5 protection. It's a conditional. Okay. So, top 5 protected means if it is top 5, they don't get it? When are you starting next season for Shoresy? I think Wednesday. Wednesday, and then maybe we can do it Thursday as well. I'm thinking Saturday, chat, in Florida. Stanley Cup final rematch, Edmonton against the Panthers. Nice turnover, Leo. He got a chance here. Draisaitl in, shot. There was a perfect rebound for Rosovic. He couldn't get a shot off, though. Colton Ellis scored to that free. Bouchard hands it off. Leo, he's going to take his time. Puts it in deep. We got to be testing this guy, man. Barely NHL experience by Colton Ellis. We got to put some rubber on him right now. Draisaitl protects that puck. Leo over to Bouchard. Evan Bouchard down low. Podkolson. Podsy's looked a lot better this season, too. Way more control with the puck. Ekholm waiting, centering it out in front, and nobody got a stick on it. Edmonton looks good, but we're not getting that grade A chance that we need. I don't know. Whenever Matthias Ekholm touches the puck, man, it's like he's chopping onions. Has he always been like this? I feel like he was a little bit better handling the puck. It's like a grenade, man. When it touches a stick, he's just wanting to chop at it so desperately. What's up, gang? How are we? What's up, Cider? How you doing, buddy? Canucks found the back of the net. Quentin Hughes has 7 assists in 2 games. 7 apples. What time in the game? We are currently sitting at a face-off with 4:42 remaining. McDavid out to take the draw. He's going to end up losing it. Hyman, though, wins that puck battle. Already immediate impact by Zach. McDavid tries to play it. No, he doesn't get it back to the blue line. Buffalo's going to break it out. Thompson going to take his time, curling back in the neutral zone. He's going to have to go back again. D to D. Savoy, Hyman, and McDavid are out there right now alongside Darnell Nurse. And who is Nurse's D partner? Kulak? Kulak's out there. Regula not getting a steady shift. McDavid might get there first. He doesn't. And Bowen Byram's going to take his time. Hands it off. Here comes Connor Timmins. Timmins centers it. Tuck in. Saved by Skinner. Counterattack maybe Edmonton. We don't have the puck. Bowen Byram's going to take it back and take his time. Up the middle. There it is. Good passing so far by Buffalo. They do not look like a bottom feeder team. Although pretty much any team in the NHL is good. Any team can beat any team. Going live for Saturday. That's the plan. Saturday against the Panthers should be the next watch party. That should be a fun one. It's always good against Florida. Even though they won't have Kachuk, Barkov. A lot of their guys are injured. Still should be fun. We get an offensive zone draw. Beautiful. I'm a Habs fan. Nearly forgot it's 5:30 a.m. Alberta and game starts soon. 5:30. What? Oilers are going to demolish them. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Listen, this is still, we're still November Edmonton Oilers hockey, Chad. Did I hear about the Jack Hughes injury? I did. I heard the man was playing the knife game with his fingers and accidentally stabbed himself. Is that true? All right, Ryan McLeod skates into the zone. McLeod hands it back. Bryson's going to take his time. He hands it off back to the blue line. Timmins. McLeod with a short side shot that doesn't even get on net. And Regula is going to skate that out of the zone. And he's going to chip it in deep. Did I see what happened to Melody? No, I have no idea who that is. Honest to God, I think he cut his finger off and the team just won't say it. Dude, it has to be serious. Elliot Friedman thought he was out for the entire season when he first heard about it. There's a good chance he misses the Olympics. What luck, man. Terrible luck for a guy that never plays a full season either. Just horrible. All right, 2:40 left to play here in the first. Owen Power fans on that shot. No Filt. Centers it. Mangiapane with a shot. And Colton Ellis with the save. He's been scrambling, but man, he's been making the saves. We get a scrum here after the whistle. Finally, the game is getting a little bit heated. We needed this. We absolutely needed this. He's out 8 weeks. How long until the Olympics? Probably like 12. Montreal don't have goaltending to win the cup. Dahlin had one training session for Frolunda on his leave one day. This season? Like when he took that little leave? What a pass by Noel Philp, and good save there by Ellis. He didn't know where it was, though. They're saying McAvoy will need face surgery? Damn. Thing that sucks is dude actually genuine worker, too. Just cannot complete a season. Yeah, I know. And he's so good, too. Jack Hughes is easily a top 10 center. He could be a top 10 player when he's healthy. The problem is he misses too much time, right? Who says Hughes makes the Olympic team? Jack Hughes will be on the USA Olympic team. If he's healthy, he will be on the team. No shot he's left off. 0%. Anyone know where I can watch live for free? If you head into our Discord, the link is pinned. I'm sure somebody can get you a stream. Oh, bad turnover. Hyman behind the net, protecting the puck. Hands it off to McDavid. McDavid back to the blue line. Bouchard, shot. Saved by Ellis. And he's going to cover it up yet again. There's so much pure talent and skill. It's so sad. Yeah, he's so skillful, man. I found a way to get on any sports network for free. Bro has beat the system. Evan Bouchard. He's going to get it. It's deflected out of play. Hughes, best playmaker in the league so far into the season, other than McKinnon. Why don't you check and see who's leading the league in assists? There might be a guy by the name of Connor at the top of the National Hockey League right now. He was the first skater to hit 20 assists, and there he is, sitting at 21. McKinnon's got 19, Makar 19, Gino's got 18. Shout out Malkin, man. All right, we're getting some zone time here. McDavid, for fuck's sake. That's a bad leave for Leon Draisaitl. Dry was coming in way too hot, and he's going to turn it over. Less than 2 minutes remaining. Still a scoreless period, man. Every single first period I watch of Edmonton, it's always scoreless. Bouchard hands it off to McDavid. Here we go. We got a little bit of a rush. Connor into the zone, protecting. Still has it. Fans it a little bit. Ekholm, one hand on the stick, buddy. McDavid keeps it in, though. Great keep. Hands it off to Leo. Draisaitl. Beautiful feed, but Ekholm just can't contain the puck, man. It's like hot potato whenever it's on a stick. Bouchard at the blue line. Puts it in deep. Hyman battling for it right now. McDavid's at the end of his shift. He's a little bit tired. And I think Connor just took a penalty. Slashing Colin McDavid. He is headed to the sin bin. Connor McLeod and said he'd shoot the puck. I mean, he's been scoring lately, chat. You can't lie. He's had like 3 multi-goal games. Not that far apart. Let's see. He's got, what, 9 goals in the season, I believe? He's been scoring more. He's got 9 goals, chat. 9 goals in 20 games. 1 less than Celebrini. 1 more than Nylander. Bedard's got 10. I mean, the league lead is only 14 at Nathan McKinnon, so he's not that far off. He had a slow start scoring-wise, but he's picked it up. He's been on a heater. Panthers goal, 2-1, AJ Greer. Fun fact, I was rewatching old World Junior highlights. AJ Greer played for Team Canada. I can't believe that. I did not know that at all. All right, Buffalo. You got a power play to end the period. 1:10 remaining. Dahlin hands it off. Quinn. Back to Dahlin. They're going to set up in the offensive zone. Down low. Back to Dahlin. A little bit of a give and go. Nosing. He's going to curl back. Hanging on to it. Puts it down low. Trying to score it free. And there it is. Beautiful play. Who was that? Number 86, which is Noah Ostlund. A great play in tight on Skinner. And it is in the back of the net. Captain Connor drinking the body armor in the box. Not a great penalty to have, buddy. That was a beautiful play. He picked it up on his forehand. Down low, and he just tucked it. Far side on Skinner. Darnell Nurse not covering his man yet again. What's new? Nobody's on him, man. He can... Why is he allowed to do that by Stu? He's on top of Skinner with his ass in his face and not a single sweater near him. Not a single one. McDavid had the audacity. I know, eh? Chat, should we bench McDavid now? Do we got to bench him in the second period? Oh, man. All right. We're going to dump that puck in. Nearing the end of the period now. Assist by Rosen and Dahlin. Jack Roslovic back to the blue line. We got 40 seconds to play here. Leon Draisaitl couldn't contain it. Podsy back up the boards. Nice play by Reggie Love. Beautiful play. Leo. Nobody wants to shoot, man. Draisaitl should have just got that on net there. Instead, he tried saucing it in the middle. Just put a fucking puck on net. See what happens. Doesn't have to be a hard shot. Uh-oh. Thompson in. Oh, he tried to pick that far side. A little bit of a toe drag release. We got 15 seconds remaining here in the first. It's going to be a close game. Edmonton is always in a close game. Outside of that Colorado one. It's always a close affair against the Oilers. It's the new system that we play. It limits our offense, but it also limits us getting blown out. As we are down 1-0 entering the very first intermission. I'm not going to lie, that was a long first period. But we are finally out of it. And it is a 1-0 lead for the Buffalo Sabres. Not too shabby. What do I think about the Victor Arvidsson trade? I don't mind it. We shedded salary. He didn't work here. I think he's been playing a little bit better in Boston. Is what it is. We only won in overtime. Yeah, we always go to OT. We've been to overtime so often, man. So often. All right, do we have enough jerseys to do a custom jersey rank? I mean, it's been a while. Let's see. What was the last one I did? What was the last one that I did? All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got a decent amount. We got some we can do, chat. Type 1 in the chat if we should rate some custom jerseys. I need to see it. I'm not seeing enough movement. Sider can say fucking, but I can't say twerk. Huh? Panthers tied at 2. All right. Let's rate some jerseys, baby. All right. So, here we are. Where did we leave off? We left off here. What was the final one? The Carolina Hurricanes were the last one that won back on the 14th of October. Damn near a month ago. All right. So, we got the San Antonio Huskies. How do we feel about these? I can't tell if they're black or just dark blue. It might be the picture quality. There are the aways. Honestly, don't really like the aways with the black socks. And the alternate jerseys are right here. We rate it on a 10-point system. And I rate very, very harshly. What do we think out of 10? 7 out of 10? How did that jersey win? You put one in the Discord then, Melatonin, you drunk fuck. How do we feel about D's nuts? I'll be honest, I'm going to rate it probably a 3-4, maybe 3-5. Home jersey isn't bad. It's honestly a pretty good color combo. I think the aways are pretty bad, though, with the dark socks and white jerseys. I don't think that fits well together. So I'm going to go 3-4. Moving on. We got some sort of Hartford Whalers concept. Not a bad color combo. Not a bad jersey overall. Is this NHL 20? What video game is this, chat? This is not 25. This is a past National Hockey League video game. Regardless, out of 10, I'm going to give it a 5-2. I don't mind it. I would probably change the socks. If I were to have the jersey, I'd probably have like a blue bottom, white strip instead of 3 strips. But overall, it's a pretty solid jersey. I don't mind it. Logo's a bit iffy, but it's not horrible. I'll give it like a 5-1, maybe 5-2. I'll go 5-1 out of 10. Moving on, we got literal... Okay, so these are the same jerseys? Those are the alternate. Those are quite literally the Hartford Whalers, so I'm not going to rate them. This got to be NHL 20, man. Chad, is that not NHL 20? I'm pretty sure it is. So they're the home and aways. Good color combo, man. I do like it. I'll stick it a 5-0. 5-0 is my final rating. Not bad. New and old. Is that the Frolunda logo? It's kind of a downgrade. Not the worst downgrade of all time. What the fuck are these? Junior 6-7. Oh, dear God. We got brain rot in the Discord. The California tie. Chat, what do we rate these jerseys? Out of 10, what's the rating we're giving them? We got to be honest. We have to be honest. Oh, man. I'm going to give it a 0 out of 10. I don't think I can give this a rating, Chad. I'll be honest. This got to be the worst jersey I've ever seen in my life. And the fact that he had to throw in 6-7 meme. Nah. 0 out of 10. That's it. Final rating. And there we go. We got a 6-7 meme. Fucking delete that. Get that out of the Discord. And then we have the Toronto Wolves. One, pretty sure you spelt that wrong. It should be Wolves. And 2, why is the team name on the jersey? I don't like the color combo. I don't like the design. Has to 99. How dare you put my name on this fucking sacrilege? Crazy. 0 out of 10. That's getting a 0 out of 10. Has to get the chat to say I'm 12. No need. Phoenix Coyotes. These are nice jerseys. I don't think they're much of a concept. We've seen these before. They're nice. So we didn't have too many jerseys to rate. So technically, the Hartford Whalers concept is going to win, as Whaled will get the W. We're going to pin that to the Discord. Oh yeah, pin it. There we go. If you want to throw your own custom jerseys into the chat, join our Discord. Link is pinned. We have our own channel where we send in the custom jerseys and we rate them during intermissions. There we go. Didn't have too many to do. Especially too many good options, so we'll go with that one. Why are you guys spamming in the custom jersey? Stop spamming. We need to keep this pictures only. I need somebody once a week to clear this out. Clear all the clutter. And just keep all the jersey concepts. Hot takes? Do we have many hot takes to do? I might want to save the hot takes until the second intermission. We still got a whole nother intermission that we got to go through. What was the last one that we left off on? Buffalo. Okay, I think I know where we... Why is Noah putting Brunson as the best player in any league? We got quite a bit of... Yeah, we got quite a bit of hot takes. We'll save that for the second intermission. Last Panthers goal was Seth Jones. Fucking Seth Jones, man. Who allowed them to pick him up at the deadline? Just think about it, chat. They got Jones and Marchand at the deadline. One was massive in the Cup final in Marshy. 2 was their best defenseman in the playoff run. Why did GMs just insist on making the Panthers better? Would have made one, but I'm lazy. Hot take, Leafs miss the playoffs. I don't know if that's a hot take now. Do hot takes now? Nah, I'm going to save them. I'll save them for the second intermission. We still got 15 minutes to spend during the second. Jones deserved that cup. He was good. He was really good in that playoff run, man. Nicholas Halmerson was an important part to Chicago's dynasty, and nobody talks about him. You're right. Nobody ever brings him up. Or Brian Bickle. Although I don't think Bickle was there. Was Bickle there in 15? I know he was there in 13. I don't know. Was Brian Bickle still on the hockey team in 2015? I have no idea. You guys can put your hot takes in the chat right now, and we can debate them if you want. If you want to put any hot takes in the chat, drop it below. I'm going to say this. Leafs will win the cup by 2035. Cap. Complete cap. The Leafs haven't won a cup since 1967, buddy. You know how many lifetimes it has been since that? It has been a long, long time. Holy shit, that hurts. I think he was more important defensively than Seabrook. Now, that's a hot take. That's definitely a hot take. Brent Seabrook was solid, man. Where's the hot takes channel in Discord? It should be there, brother, right next to music in general. I'm going to move up the custom. I'm going to put hot takes and custom jerseys right next to each other just so it's easier to find. Keep it right by general. Maybe they'll get more people into it. Nobody talks about Hossa. Everybody talks about Hossa, but not Teddy Kruger. Kruger's a little bit more under the radar than Marion freaking Hossa. Jets fall off a cliff and have a worse record than the Blackhawks. You know that's going to happen, Melatonin. You're not far off. 2 to 3 years, maybe 4. You guys have a pretty old core. And Connor Hellebuck is not going to age gracefully. He's already shit in the playoffs. How long until he's shit in the regular season? I gave it 2 to 3 years. Or 6 to 7. Chat, I got to show you guys my new... Or not, it's not even new. I've had this since 2021. But I got a little tree in my windowsill in my bedroom, and it's all lit up. We're in that Christmas spirit, baby. All I need now is some eggnog. Brendan Carlo will be traded away, and Philip Myers will be waived. Stop clip farming. What is clip farming? I'm 31. Last time Leafs won the Cup was before my dad was born. Damn. That's a long, long time ago, brother. All right, we only got a 1-goal period. We need to heat that up. Chat, you got any hot takes? Put it in the chat right now. I want a debate. I want a good hot take that we can get into here. I should make a Christmas channel. And what, only upload during the month of December? We're going to be grinding for Christmas. I got a little bit of an idea. Also, here's a sneak peek on a video that will be going live later this week. There it is. That's all you're getting. No context at all. Hot take, Justo stops donating. You just preying on everybody's downfall, eh, Melatonin? You don't want him to, You don't want him to donate? No, in Discord? Oh, yeah, we can make a Christmas channel on Discord. Put Santa Claus in NHL 26. Yeah, I've done that before. I got somewhat of an idea of what I want to do for a Christmas video. No one knows who Anthony Greco is. Justo is a loser. All right, well, we're talking shit about a guy that's not even here. Hot take, Melatonin doesn't take melatonin. I take melatonin. You should give us all a membership. Chat, if the Toronto Maple Leafs win the Cup this season, I'll gift like 10 members. How about that? Clip it, do whatever you want. 10 gifted members if the Toronto Maple Leafs win the Stanley Cup. There you go. The Ducks did a good trade this offseason, getting Mrazek and trading John Gibson, picking up Chris Kreider. They hired Joe Quenneville. They made a lot of good moves. Backstrom was probably one of the best playmakers. Oh, easily. In the 2010s, you could argue he was top 3. I mean, he did play alongside the greatest goal scorer of all time. But he made a lot of nice passes. Hot take, I'm that fucking guy and I own all of you. Damn, man. The Red Wings beat the Rangers and all of a sudden Sider doesn't know how to act. Hot take, Bruins make the playoffs. They were at the top of the Atlantic, were they not? They were yesterday. Are they still today? Yeah, Boston, #1 in the Atlantic, 12-8-0 in a rebuilding season. Detroit second, we got Le Montreal third. Wow, that's crazy. Seeing Boston, Detroit, and Montreal all in the top 3. No Florida, no Tampa Bay, no Toronto. It's a new era, eh? Hot take, Bedard is going to drop 90 points. He's on pace for way more than that. You guys remember me and Rick, we have that bet that Connor Bedard will never put up 100 points in his career? He owes me like $100. Buddy, he's going to have to pay that all this season. I did not think it was going to happen this year, but hey, we're on pace. We are on pace. How are we second? Are you being for real? I am being for real. 23 points on the season. 11-7-1 through 19 games. We got the Devils, 13-4-1. Man, the Devils are hot and cold. One season, they're very good. The next, they miss the playoffs. Next season, very good. Like, they made the playoffs last season, but Carolina, they're always steady in the regular season. Pittsburgh's third in the Metro. The Islanders, I guess Matthew Schaefer's going off, and then Ottawa on the wild card. Tampa Bay on the outside looking in, as well as Florida, Washington, and Toronto. Thoughts on the original 6 color versus color game? I didn't mind it. It was cool. I like the brawl at the end. Hot take, Schaefer makes Team Canada. I don't think he does. I wouldn't want him to make Team Canada either, chat. You got to think, he's never played in a big tournament like that. He's only 18 years old. We're not just talking the National Hockey League. We're talking the best on best. That's why I'm also wary on taking Bedard. Because it's not just all about points. I've seen so much Twitter conversations about, oh, why Johnston not going to make Team Canada? Look at his points the start of the season. They're not picking the team based on who has a hot start to the season. You got to build a team. You can't just take the best players. The bottom six has to play a role. You have to have penalty killers as well. You're going to have your skill guys and McDavid, Crosby, McKinnon. Those are the power play. Those are the big offensive guns of the team. Bedard on a fourth line role. Is he really going to be that impactful? I think you got to take both Bedard and Mac. I take both and maybe scratch Bedard to start the tournament. Maybe get him a game against one of the weaker teams. Like if we play like Latvia or Germany, get him in that game. Throw Davo in the PK. Davo's not playing penalty kill for Team Canada. That'll be like a Sorelli, Hagel, one of those guys. Is Brad Marchand playing? Marshy's interesting. He's had a pretty solid, strong start to the season. He was on Four Nations. It'll be interesting to see if he gets passed up on. One of the weaker teams, Germany. Hey, am I wrong? Did I lie? Did I lie? Bedard wants to make the team. Everybody wants to make the team, man. It's Team Canada. Why would you not want to play for your country? Don, welcome. The Don has been a member for 7 full months. Islam, pound for pound king, and new. That was a dominating performance indeed. JDM really didn't have anything at all. Bro lied. Don't get it why Hagel makes it. That's because you don't know hockey, Melatonin. You realize Brandon Hagel had 90 points last season? And he had the most even strength goals in a season in like 20 years as well. He had like 30 even strength goals. Let me check. I'm going to check, chat. He had a very good year last year. And he was great in Four Nations. Why are you guys so surprised? It's the people that don't watch hockey that are surprised by those things. Also, John Cooper is the head coach. Hagel's got 15 points in 17 games this season. He's been, oh my God, Nikita Kucherov. Point per game. He's only point per game in 16. That's crazy. Tage has to make the Olympics. He should. Take a look at this. Last season. Brandon Hagel, 35 goals and 90 points. And he had 11 power play points and not a single power play goal. 35 even strength goals. And he's a penalty killer. That's why he was on the team. JDM looked like he was crying going into the last round. Yeah, he was, I don't know if it was his leg. He was hurting. I think it might have been his leg. Islam really tore up his leg with the kicks. Hot take, MLB will lock out. I don't care about the MLB. Fuck the MLB. We're past the World Series now. I can say that. Hot take, Israel winning World Baseball Classic. Shafe is better. Chef or Scheif? Scheifele is better than Hagel? Scheifele didn't make Four Nations, bud. Scheifele cannot kill penalties either. He might make the team, though. He's got a shot for sure. I can't believe Nikita Kucherov. Only point per game so far in 16 games. He's been struggling. Who do you think the Devils trade for in the absence of Jack? Nobody. I don't think they make a move. Bedard's got 26 points in 18 games. Celebrini's third place. I gotta be honest. I think Celebrini and Bedard are gonna slow down a little bit. It's basically a race between McKinnon and McDavid for the Art Ross. I know we're still early on, but those two guys look like they're gonna have like 120, maybe 130. One of those two are probably gonna win the Art Ross. Asked Mark Scheifele to kill a penalty, and he showed me a picture of Nail Yakupov. I don't kill penalties, brother. Sabres this season with Zach Benson, 4-1-3. Why is he not playing a lot? Is there a site online, chat, that I can, like, create my own Team Canada? We should maybe do that during the second. That could be a fun thing to do. Start predicting the Olympic teams. Injuries? He's been injured? Interesting. I'm tired of the Americans mocking us for not having an NFL team. We have a whole football league. Why do we need an NFL team? We get the CFL, buddy. The CFL. His first game back, he had a 3-point night against Ottawa. Oh, it was against Ottawa. That's understandable. Senators kind of suck. Shive kills penalties with Kyle Connor. Fuck. That sounds like a great penalty killing unit. Kyle Connor and Mark Scheifele. CFL was lit, not gonna lie. I was there. MGK halftime show was good. MGK performed at the halftime show? What? When was this? Did I miss something? CFL is literally special education class, man. I'm so sorry. That's crazy. All right, second period underway. Oh, what happened? We had a false start. Rangers head coach is coaching for Team USA. He is Mark Sullivan. Mark Sullivan. Last night? Was it like the Super Bowl for the CFL last night, chat? I don't watch any CFL, I'll be honest. What is the rule difference between the NFL and CFL? I know they have differences, but I don't know what they are. SciBU passed the SciBU devs. Keep lying, bud. We're better than y'all right now. Yeah, key word, right now. You can be better in November. That's all good. Come back to me in May. Oh my God, centering. It's oh my, Zach Hyman almost had his first of the season. That was a nice play by Wallman. Matt Savoy had an opportunity as well. We had 19:30 remaining, and it is offside. Offside on the play. NFL has 4 downs. CFL has 3, plus CFL field is bigger. And they have some weird field goal rules. Okay. Is that the only difference? 4 downs to 3 downs? Is the point system the same? Just finished playing Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain. Dear God, that's a throwback. Chat, is Dispatch actually worth the buy? I'm thinking about purchasing it. I don't know. Tage Thompson. He's going to cycle it in deep. Bouncing puck right now in the neutral zone. Leon Draisaitl. Skate there, Dry. Oh, Dry, what are you one-handing it, buddy? 2 hands on the stick, lad. Bud Colson trying to get in after it. Gets bounced off the puck a little bit. We got 19 minutes remaining here in the second. Down by 1. Thompson. He's in. Tage trying to go to the backhand, and he steamrolls Skinner. The net is off its moorings. Somebody going to cross-check TNT? Let him know he can't do that. Offense allowed to have a running start in the CFL? Is there not like a line of scrimmage? Bedarded field goal rules. Who was my first sub? Probably myself. On a different account. Holy fuck, I'm behind. Yep. Perks of cable, eh? Saw a lot of shit in that game. Hawks fan, play the Telltale Walking Dead games. You'll see a lot of shit in that game, too. Yeah, I know the Dallas Mavericks are suing the Dallas Stars. Why? The Dallas Stars are ruining Dallas minor hockey. They got a lot of corruption going on there in the state of Dallas, or the state of Texas. My bad. They're ruining hockey in Texas. Somebody got to speak up. I'll be that guy. You going to any games this year? Probably not in the regular season. Maybe playoffs. Now, listen. If Dallas ends up playing Edmonton at the Cowboy Stadium, Jerry World, whatever it is, me and Rick are going to go. There's been rumors it could be Colorado, it could be Edmonton. If the Oilers play the Stars, me and Rick are going to go. We're going to book a ticket. Now, that's, I believe, next year. 27, I think it is. I'm going to Jerry World 100%. Hopefully Jerry Jones doesn't rate my cock. That'd be weird. All right, 18:40 left to play here in the second. We're getting a little bit off track. A lot of whistles causes me to do that. Buffalo passing that puck. McLeod down low, centers it. It's blocked by Freddie. Trent Frederick. Oh, man, Frederick can't fucking skate, dude. He literally can't skate. Owen Power. Oh, that's a risky sauce. They're going to bobble it. Mangiapane on it. Leaves it. Henrique. Shot. Come on, Adam Henrique. You skied that, buddy. It's not the World Series, dude. It's 2027. Tomashik not playing. Tomashik is not in the lineup, no. Mavs think the Stars are taking over the AAC, American Airlines Center. Really? Interesting. CFL has 12 players on the field. NFL only has 11. So there's like a new position. CFL has 2 timeouts, 2 and 3 minutes. Warning, stopping the clock. Interesting. How much did you pay that man? Pay who? Nico was fired? Fuck Nico. Nico Harrison, dumbass. Blew up that entire organization. I feel bad. Feel very bad for Mavs fans. You can't even get mad at them if they want to jump off the ship and find a brand new team. They literally traded their franchise player in the middle of his prime. He would have been their best player in franchise history, too. Shameful. Absolutely shameful. All right, 18 minutes to go. Buffalo in the offensive zone. Dahlin hands it off. Who is that? Who is 86? I got to remember, 86 is Ostlund. He's got the lone goal in the game. Playing it down low to Dooney. Dooney protecting that puck. He's going to cycle it. Dahlin in the corner. Look at that. Rasmus Dahlin activating from the blue line. He's got the puck, too. Nice play in the middle. Saved by Skinner. Rebound. He makes another great save again. Buffalo still has that puck, though. Back to the line. Dahlin with a shot. Saved by Stu. Phillip rubs him out at the blue line. And we are out of the zone. Beautiful. That was a clean goal. It was a clean goal. He was paid off to trade him. You guys are so weird with your conspiracy theories. Online is crazy, man. Everything's a conspiracy. You just don't. I think it's way more likely that Nico Harrison is just inherently a dumbass and really did believe that Luka was out of shape and he was never going to get in shape and you couldn't win with him. I genuinely believe the guy. He thought Anthony Davis was the problem solver, and it just all fell to shit, man. Maybe that he just didn't like Luka. That's also a possibility. Ball Byram into the zone with a short side shot saved by Skinner. Scrambling. Here we go the other way. Savoy hands it off to McDavid. McDavid over to Shaq Hyman. He's into the zone. Hyman still has it. Losing the puck, though. Hyman's going to take a few games to get back into the rhythm. He had a strong game one, though. As Bowen Byram dumps that puck in deep. Oh, my God. No, he didn't. What did he do? It looked like a dumping, but maybe it propelled off the stanchion. Jack Quinn. No, Peyton Krebs almost got an opportunity there. Good pad save by Stu on that play, and then another second chance effort. Blue Jackets goal against Canadians. Luka averaging 40. He's averaging 40. Ovi scored? No way. Did Ovechkin score, chat? Really? I got to check out Twitter. Was it a good goal? All 3 of Ovi's goals this season have not been that great, I'll be honest. I mean, they're nice goals, but you can tell he's on his last legs. Brett Kulak. He's going to go D to Darnell. Good forecheck by Josh Doan right now. Giving the Oilers some panic. Kulak all the way up to Roslovic. He's going to chip it in deep. We got that Podsy, Leo, and Roslovic line. Samuelson skates out of the zone. Hands it off. Buffalo, nice passing play. They got numbers. Thompson in, and he's going to miss the net. Tage Thompson, he loves to shoot that puck, man. He gets in the slot, he's ripping that bitch. 15:50 left to play. You got to stop Roslovic. Nice play to Leo. We got a 2-on-1 forming. Draisaitl trying to backhand it, but a good back check there by Tuck. Stopping that 2-on-1 from forming. Thompson over to Dahlin. Crossing through the middle. Dahlin tries to center it. It's out of the zone. Here we go the other way. Draisaitl with an opportunity. Hands it off. Oh my God. A Jack Roslovic one-timer in the back of the net. That was a bar-down fucking snipe. Holy hell. Bad turnover by the Sabres, and it leads in the back of the net. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Nice backhand pass by Leo. And Jack Roslovic remains hot. Mangiapane hands it off. And Roslovic was a trailer. Oh my God, he picked that corner, man. He did not even corral that puck. He just shot it right away. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful shot. W's in the chat. Leon assist, kiss your sister. I thought they only do that in Utah. Roslovic has 14 points over his last 12 games. Safe to say the man's on a heater. Fitting in beautifully here in Edmonton. All right, Oilers, we tie that game up. Bouchard, a little bit too casual. Almost had a turnover there. We got the Freddie line out there right now. Mangiapane, Trent Frederick, and Adam Henrique. Or Henrik, as I like to call him. Everybody's PMO tonight. What does PMO mean? That turnover again. Adam Henrique has an opportunity. Henrique in! Tries to go to the backhand, but he takes off the net. Buffalo with some costly turnovers right now. That's leading to chances. They got to tighten up defensively. Bouchard almost got a new low light. That wouldn't even have been that bad, though. Compared to the other low lights, Henrique tried to go to the backhand, but didn't have enough real estate. See, chat, what makes him so great also can sometimes be his weakness. Bouchard is very calm out there on the ice. He's got a lot of poise with that puck. He takes his time, and he surveys the situation, which is good. It makes him one of the best puck-moving defensemen in the entire league. That man can fucking flat-out move the puck. But sometimes he's too casual, and it leads to turnovers. All right, we're in that offensive zone again. Bowen Byram. Nice breakout. Who was 44? It was Dooney? Josh Dooney or Josh Doon? Is it Dooney or Doon? Henrique, just shoot the puck, bro. Yeah, I thought Henrique probably should have shot that. You don't have the hands to go in tight backhand. I don't think so. How do you rate the Ice Q? 10 out of 10, baby. Ice Q. Mohawks. Brett Kulak up the middle. Here comes Curtis Lazar. Lazar. It's lined up, so he's just forced to chip it in. Philp after it. Get in there, Janmark. Man, I've not even noticed Matthias Janmark out there on the ice. No icing on the play. Buffalo player beat out that icing. It was Malestein. Behind the net, Wallman. Whenever Jake Wallman has the puck, man, I feel confident. I feel confident that he's going to make the right read, and he's going to break it out. So steady back there. Doesn't turn it over a lot. Doesn't make too many mistakes. Plays a good mistake-free game. Can chip in offensively, too. Here come the Sabres, though. 3-on-2 into the zone. Peyton Krebs, backhander. And Skinner's going to cover that one up. Whoever calls McDavid washed must be it. Who calls him washed? Don't kill me, but I think Bouchard is the first bipolar NHL player. Blacked out my arena, or my area, so I'm going to listen to the commentary. W, brother. Chat, if you guys are new here, enjoy the live streams, enjoy the videos, make sure to hit that sub button. We are on the road to 50K. And join our Discord. We got a lot of fun in the Discord. We got custom jerseys, hot takes. We do them during the intermissions. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. I've been hearing some fans have been calling me... Who? Explain to me who and tell me their age. No way they're over the age of 9. What do you mean McDavid is washed? What? Vancouver power play. McDavid is washed. Must be a girl. We're getting sexist now, chat. Lovely commercial breaks. Lovely. Kempe new contract thoughts. A little bit high. The AAV is definitely a little high. You do got to pay the man if you want to keep him in Los Angeles. That's a Ken Holland masterclass. I mean, Kempe's been like a 40-goal, 80-point guy. But he signed until what, like 36? At what, 10-5? It's a lot of money. The NHL now, they're just handing out 10 mil. You get 10 mil, you get 10 mil, you get 10 mil. Everybody gets 10 mil. Who invented commercial breaks? Capitalism is a dirty business. Like war? Not really. But is he that good? He's good, yeah. He is a very good player, and he's been an Edmonton Oiler killer the past couple of years in the playoffs. Although, Los Angeles has not won a single series. Past year the GOAT. Appreciate it, bud. We don't care about the products. Funny enough, commercials do help with selling your product. You want to get your product out there to as many people as possible. You get it on a network, cable TV, commercial. That's going to do wonders. I mean, you got to pay a lot to get that, but it's definitely going to help out your company. Struggling to get out of our zone, but Buffalo just takes it back. Dahlin's such a smooth skating defenseman. It looks like he's barely moving out there. He's just gliding. Always gliding, man. 13:05 remaining here in the second. We're back to a tie game. Back to Daly at the line. He's going to risk the shot on net. Oh, my God. That almost looked like it went in. Buffalo getting some zone time. Shots are 12-10 to the Sabres. They're going to bobble that puck. Dahlin picks it up. Waiting. Shot from the line. Saved by Skinner. Edmonton just watching a little bit too much right now. Puck watching in the defensive zone. We're not first on pucks. We're turning it over. Buffalo just completed a change, and we're still not out of our own zone. This is what's leading to the 70 goals against so far in the regular season. Just too much puck watching. We are keeping them to the outside, but we're not exerting a lot of energy. On the wall, Podkolzin trying to take his time. He's going to hand it back to Leo. Draisaitl, you got to make a play here. All right, it's out of the zone. Matthias Ekholm's just going to dump it in deep. How are you? I'm doing great. If it's a Buffalo game, the commercials don't reach out to many people. I mean, this is a Sportsnet broadcast that's broadcasting an Edmonton Oilers game. I'm sure there's lots of people watching. Edmonton's got a pretty big fan base. Go get him, Pod. I love Podkolzin. Dog. Love that man. All right, we got a face-off. 26 goals scored in the second period. Second in the National Hockey League for Edmonton. What a weird stat. We score a lot of goals in the second. Probably because we're behind a lot of the time. And we got to get back in the game. We have a rough first period, and we got to somehow tie the game up. Look at that. Matt Savoy digging for it. Hyman and Savoy with McDavid. I like that line. They've been doing well as of late also. Buffalo has a shot here. 3-on-2 the other way. Bowen Byram loves to jump up into the rush. Centers it. Good stick there, but it's a little bit wide. Would have been a goal if it was on net. Byram hands it off. Krebs. Peyton Krebs going to take his time. He's going to put it in deep. Jordan Greenway protecting that. Is Jordan Greenway, there's no way he still fights, chat. I haven't seen that man hop into a fight in a long time. Is he not the fighter of Buffalo? Saved by Skinner. There's a rebound out in front in the slot. Cross ice and top cheddar. Was that Bowen Byram? It was Bowen Byram, top cheddar, far side on Stu. And the Sabres have the lead yet again. Costly turnovers lead to the puck in the back of the net. It's the way she goes. The way she goes, chat. Sometimes she goes. Sometimes she doesn't. Just stuck in her own zone. Oh, my God. McDavid deflected it. Could have been a little bit more hard on that. We were just scrambling. Absolutely scrambling. And then Byram picked that corner, man. What a nice who passed that puck there? That was a beautiful feed from whoever that was. And a perfect shot by Byram that leads to the back of the net. Thoughts on Roslovic with the Oilers? Great. 10 out of 10. A+. He's got 14 points in 12 games. No complaints. The guy we paid 12 mils actually scoring. Never thought the day would come. 12 mil? Bowen Byram, $12 million? What are you talking about? There's no way he got that. Wrong music, bro. Yeah, you're right. Whoops. Plenty of time for a comeback. Oh, dude, we're only down by 1. I'm not worried in the slightest. We're only halfway through the hockey game. Bowen Byram gets his 3rd of the season for the Buffalo Sabres as they retake the lead. Never thought the day would come. Olofsson, he made the play. Was it Olofsson? I don't know. Buffalo again in the offensive zone. They're starting to gain some momentum here. D to D. Dahlin. Oh my, what a weird ass deflection, and it's in the back of the net. That's what happens when you put the puck on net, chat. Good things happen. A fluke accident like that can happen 3 times out of 10. It's Malestein. Deflection in the middle, just from a Dahlin shot on goal. Dahlin gets it on the far side, and he just wings it on net. Smart play. Beautiful play and a beautiful tip. Skinner had no shot at that one. Not at all. Why don't we do that? Why don't we do that more? We never do that. It doesn't need to be a heater. Doesn't need to be top shelf. Just a low shot on net. Looking for a deflection. Olofsson on Vegas. That's what I'm saying. Panthers pulling away 4-2. Why am I getting Florida Panther updates right now? Dahlin is so talented. He is very talented. One of the best defensemen in the league. All right, we got McDry out there now. You know, shit's getting real. We got to get some offense. McDavid into the zone. Connor's going to stop up. Hands it back to Bouchard. Trying to slide it over. Oh, my God, man. Can we just shoot the puck? Anybody, please? Bouchard downloaded McDavid. Again, just failing to shoot. And then McDavid's got to go one-on-one with a much bigger player. And now he's getting tag teamed. Nobody's helping him. Buffalo's easily going to get it out. That's going to be the death of us, man. Too much passiveness. Not enough pucks on net. Ekholm, take your time, Ekholm. You got a guy on you, buddy. He's going to shovel it into the zone. Colton Ellis going to... If we lose to fucking Colton Ellis, I swear to God. Jake Wallman in the neutral zone. Hands it off to McDavid. McDavid's got some room. Connor in. Running into traffic. What the fuck was that? Pod Colson just put it in deep, buddy. Oh, Connor, I don't know what that was, buddy. I'll be real. Pod Colson plays it back to the line. Roslovic. Come on, Roslovic, make a play here. You've been hot. I feel another goal for Jack Roslovic in this game. I have a feeling. Krebs, that's high sticking. You got to call that. Holy fuck. Roslovic in. That's going to be a delayed penalty on Buffalo. That's a bad one. That could be 4. Jake Wallman got a stick up high. Holy shit. Buddy tried to swing the puck into the zone, and he smashed Wallman up top. Right in the grill. That man's going to have to see a dentist. Holy shit. McDavid looking like me out there. Oh, yeah, that's a follow-through. Jake Wallman. Oh, man, that's got to hurt. That has got to hurt. Completely whiffed on the puck. And just right in the face. Should be 4. Well, if there's blood, there'll be 4. I can't tell if there's blood or not. I'm honestly praying that he's bleeding. No offense, Jakey boy, but we need that 4-minute double minor. Holy fuck, that's brutal. Is there blood? Double minor? All right, we got a 4-minute double minor incoming. Ellis going to win Buffalo the Cup eventually? Maybe. Red card eject? Nah, you don't need to eject him, Chad. That's not a 5-minute major. He was trying to put the puck in deep and just whiffed on it. It happens. Shit happens, Chad. It's hockey. It's a dangerous game. Should be a 4, though. Should be a 4. That's good. Man, if we don't score multiple goals on this power play, I'm going to crash out. It's going to be crash out city here real soon. This is a good break that we're getting right now. We definitely need to capitalize. I hate these commercial breaks, man. What am I going to say? What do I even say during the commercial breaks, chat? Do I commentate on the Swish LA commercial I'm getting right now? Oh, no. Don't give me a Swish LA commercial. Fuck. No, I can't eat out all week. I'm not allowed to eat out. No, not happening. Not fucking happening. Ellis might be the next Ryan Miller. Okay, we're getting some big expectations on this guy. Holy shit. Ryan Miller was like a top 5 goalie at one point. Why not use fish bowls? 1, marketability, and 2, I don't think any NHL player wants to use a fish bowl. It's way easier to see in a visor than a fish bowl. Way easier. He plays like him. Not allowed to eat out. That's what she said. Yep. Not until Saturday. Saturday, I think I'm going to get Swish LA, but all week I'm not eating out at once. I got chicken breast, steak, and eggs. Rotating the trifecta. Miller looks homeless now. I mean, he looked homeless when he played. He was excessively skinny, long hair and a beard. Jake Wallman heads to the locker room. He's going to be needed. Yeah, definitely stitches. Needed to be stitched up. Put Lepeka Pasta in the net. Maybe. Maybe tomorrow after hockey chat, we can do a live stream, potentially, of some Pekka Pasta training. If not, I might just record a video instead. I'll definitely do something, so we'll see. And then Wednesday, I'm thinking Shorzy requesting a trade. And then probably Thursday, we do that again. Why do we got Brett Kulak? Well, wait a minute. No penalty? What? Is there not a fucking power play here? Or am I tripping? There's no power play. Shot on Ellis. He's going to cover it up. No power play? What? You are responsible for your stick at all times. I've seen Evander Kane do the exact same thing and get called. It's a shit rule, but it's the right call. I've seen Evander Kane follow through with a shot and high stick somebody in the playoffs, and that got called. What? You got to be irresponsible, or you are responsible at all times for your hockey stick. That's crazy. It's all subjective, because how do you rate that that's just a follow through and he didn't mean to actually stick him up top? Like, if I accidentally follow through with my stick, I can make that look like I didn't mean it. Shit rule. McDavid, 5-on-5 now. We got Bouchard in the corner. Back to Ekholm. Over to Evan. Evan, cross ice, yes. McDavid, ton of room. Connor, backdoor, no! Hyman almost had his first. Hyman was in his office and almost had his first of the season. Fucking hell. I think if you don't touch the puck like he did there, then you got to call it. They didn't call it. Yeah, he didn't even touch the puck, man. You got to be responsible for what you do with your hockey stick. That's crazy. That is a crazy-ass call. Helen Keller equals better ref. 7:25. Uh-oh. Through the neutral zone. Doan in. Gonna sky high it, though. Henrique trying to flip it out. Samuelson's gonna chip in. And it's out of the zone. Fuck's sakes, Kopitar scored. Hyman doesn't have an office. He does. It's called the blue paint. Stoner, you of all people should know where his office is, considering he frustrated Adin Hill that entire playoff series. He was in his kitchen for the whole 5 games that it lasted. Remember? Gentleman sweep? I know you remember Adin Hill getting fucking full-on crash out in game, 3? Because we were in his kitchen? Don't lie, you remember. All right, well, we got a lot of work to do now. Down 3-1, we don't get a double minor. 5-on-5 with 7 minutes to go here in the second. Freddie getting tied up. Henrique hands it off. Mangiapane tries to center it to Kulak. It floats over his stick, though. We get it in deep. Oh, my God. Just bad turnover after bad turnover, dude. We're a little bit too casual right now. Look at that. Behind her own net, turning it over. It's fucking Nurse. There it is. Darnell Nurse rip show's about to begin. I'm going to tear that man a new asshole. Mangiapane. What the fuck was that? We look like we're unsure what to do with the puck when we have it. A lot of guys second-guessing themselves and just not making that instinct play. Crazy. Remember the Panthers past, what does that have to do with Vegas? Or Edmonton? You're flaunting another team's success. Think about that. Because you can't flaunt your own success against us because we fucking dummied you. What a stick by Greenway on that Hyman pass. Yeah, that was close. That was real close. Turnover worth 9 mil. Don't remind me. Just behind his own net. I don't think there's a worse defenseman behind his own net than Darnell Nurse. I don't think so. It's like a landmine. Crazy. 6 minutes to go. Stretch pass. Not going to be icing at least. Colton Ellis going to fling that puck around. No Philp. Going to hand it off down low. We need some zone time. We need some shots on net. We need something. Get back to within 1 entering the third, and you got yourself a hockey game. But we're down by multiple scores right now. Janmark has been invisible. Fuck you, Matthias Janmark. Bring some energy to the team, dude. You can still skate. You don't got a lot of skill, but fuck, do something out there. Give us some energy. Give us something to feed off of. 5:25. Dahlin in his own zone. Hands it off to Ryan McLeod. McLeod trying to chip and chase. Can't get by McDavid. Here they come, though. Buffalo's into the zone. McLeod leaves it. Oslund picks up that puck. Hands it back to the blue line. Shot. Saved by Skinner. Ekholm pounds it up the wall. McDavid trying to make a cross-ice pass. Doesn't get through. We look a little bit lazy right now. I'm not going to lie. Buffalo's definitely outskating us. Is that Jack Quinn? I think it was Jack Quinn just came in. Oslund, Quinn, and McLeod. Oh, my God. Bowen Byram. All the room in the world to work with. And he doesn't get a shot on net. McDavid's looking soft out there right now, man. Turn that puck over a little bit too much. Time to get skating, Connor. Bad stretch pass by Leo. What the fuck was that? Why are we making that when we're already down 2 goals? Holy shit. It is a snowball effect here in Buffalo. Reggie Love just chips it into the neutral zone. Hyman, protected Hyman. Zach Hyman leaves it D to D. Bouchard, all the room in the world. Boosh! Fuck, he couldn't beat him. Good save by Ellis. Great save by Colton Ellis. 4:27 left to play. Does Bobrovsky have that purple helmet still? He has a purple helmet? What? Trade Janmark for literally anybody, buddy. You're not getting anybody for Matthias Janmark. There is no trade value to be found. None at all. None whatsoever. And we got another commercial break. We'll give you Hamonic for Janmark. Travis Hamonic. I'm good. Where are we going to put Travis Hamonic at? Nowhere. Ellis playing good. He hasn't playing good. Hasn't had a lot of great chances. A few big saves. First line right wing. Last 2 games, he had a purple pink helmet. How about John Beecher for Janmark? He's trade. How about we get Matthias Michelli from the Toronto Maple Leafs for Matthias Janmark? We trade the Matthiases. It's for Hockey Fights Cancer. That makes sense. Bring up Clattenburg. Send Janmark down. Mike Clattenburg, the GOAT director. Janmark, Grand Rapids Griffin legend. He played down in Grand Rapids. Janmark from McKinnon, the dog. I have a feeling probably later on in the season, Mike Howard will get another chance in the NHL. He'll go down in the American League, play like 20 minutes a night. Top line minutes. Probably tear up. And then come back later on in the year. Janmark is a Vegas legend. Yeah, I don't think so. Janmark looks like an alcoholic legend, if I were to say anything about him. All right, 4:15. Can we get a late goal here, Edmonton? Somebody. Rosovic, Savoy. Savoy, that's not a good play. That's not a good play at all. You can't just center that puck to nobody. We got Pod Colson with Savoy and Roslovic. All right, that's an interesting line. Tage Thompson into the zone. Wallman and Bouchard are back there. That's got to be you, Roslovic. Take your time. Cross-ice pass. Here we go. We got a chance. Bouchard joining the rush. 2-on-1. Savoy in centers it, and it goes over Bouchard's stick. We almost had a chance there. Nice. Roslovic again in the middle. Holding on to it. Keeps it in. Oh, my God. Jack Roslovic with the moves over, and a save by Colton Ellis on none other than Matt Savoy. Funny enough, Jack Roslovic has been our best player so far this game. Allmark should go back to Boston. Allmark should go down to the AHL with the way he's playing. Janmark more like missed the mark. That's a funny one. Good save by Ellis, though, on Matt Savoy. He's been big. Colton Ellis making some moves. Got to go to bed now. Wake up at 5. Be at work for 6. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you, Disney, for coming out, brother. I appreciate you, dude. Have a good night. Thought Ellis was on St. Louis. No, he was. But he was down in the minors for a while. I don't think they re-signed him. And then Buffalo signed him, right? This offseason, maybe? And then he got called up. He was in the ECHL for a while. And then I think in the American League, he had to play some American League hockey. As the Sabres ice the puck. Sen should trade Allmark for Hildeby. Allmark should get sent down to the American League. Buffalo got him. Did Buffalo sign him? Or trade for him? Happy for the kid? I mean, he's playing well in Buffalo. I'm happy for the guy, too. He was a chill guy back in the day. Wow, 10 years ago. 2015. Waivers? Oh, he got picked up on waivers. That's what it was. Damn, you got him for free. You got him for free. Damn, Ellis a monster. Indeed, good save there by Ellis. It squirts free. Oh, no. Nobody was in front of the net. That could have been a tap-in. Here comes McLeod the other way. 3:05 remaining. McLeod stopping up. Gonna take his time. Bad turnover, though. Angiapani the other way. Hands it off to Freddie. Trent Frederick can't fucking make a play, man. He can't do nothing with the puck. Ugh, Frederick, that's you. Trent Frederick, you got time, Freddie. Shot off the fucking skates. Is that the best you got? Jesus, man. Here comes Jack Quinn. Hands it off. Buffalo's going to try to get it in deep. They're going for a change. We cannot capitalize on it, though. Can't make a pass to save our life. Why is no one in the blue paint? No idea. I mean, it's the Freddie line. They don't know what the blue paint is. Leo. Cross-ice pass, trying to find Hyman. We're stacking that top line here in the end of the second. Trying to get a goal now. You just got to get back to within one. Leo, that's got to be you behind the net, Leo. You lost that puck battle, buddy. Draisaitl picks it up. Hands it off to Connor. Move, McDavid. Get those boots moving, kid. McDavid into the zone. Leaves it for Leo. Stopping up dry. Over to Bouchard. Ekholm. The puck movement. Rebound. Come on. McDavid, that's you. Good play by Connor. He gets steamrolled from behind, but it was a nice play. Jordan Greenway the other way. Chips it in deep. My sister thinks Frederick is handsome. Yeah, well, he sucks at hockey. I don't give a fuck how he looks. He can't make a play out there. What is that forecheck, man? Everybody's just gliding on the puck. Buffalo has all the time in the world to make a play. Curtis Lazar back for it. He's going to go D to D to Ekholm. Ekholm to Bouchard. Bouch hands it up. Curtis Lazar making moves, but 3 guys on him. He turns it over, and Buffalo dumps it in. Buffalo is very content just riding out this period and entering the third up 2 goals. They're not going to take any chances. Nope, that is out of play. Out of play. That's a play where you're going to pressure the net. Or we have no forecheck right now. I think I'm bad luck. I think I am bad luck. I think Pasta loves Freddie. Yep. Love him to death, man. Trent Frederick. 8 years. We got 8 more years of Trent Frederick. Fuck me. I thought maybe he was injured. That's why he wasn't making any plays in the playoffs. But no. Turns out, doesn't have a single skill bone in his body. This is a high-scoring game. I would not call this a high-scoring game. 4 goals in 40 minutes. 3 by one team. I don't know. I mean, we could get more in the third, so we'll see. But as of right now, nice save there by Ellis. Good save by Colton Ellis on Vasily Podkolzin. We got 50 seconds remaining. 50K subs, you should get a Trent Frederick jersey and what, fucking burn it? Maybe we can do that, Chad. I'll have a fire. We'll hit 50K, and then in the summer, I'll burn it. I'll live stream it. Sounds like a good idea. Traded Lazar and Janmark for a goalie. Buddy, that's not getting you a goalie. That's not getting you anything. You want an upgrade over Stu, right? Or somebody who can at least go 1A, 1B. Janmark and Lazar. You're getting like a borderline AHL goaltender for those 2 guys. Unless you're throwing in like a first rounder. Not going to happen. This is not NHL 26. I was going to say NHL 16. Do a 24-hour stream? I don't think I physically could. Not yet, at least. Eventually, I'm definitely going to do that, but not anytime soon. The Janmark disrespect needs to stop. It's not disrespect, it's honesty. Here we go. Rosovic through the middle. Jack Rosovic hands it back. No, Savoy, you missed the net, buddy. Jack Rosovic has been so good, man. He has been so good this game. He's the only guy making plays. Leon and Connor had a strong first period, but the second period was so bad by Edmonton. Outside of Rosovic, nobody really played well. Here he has it again. Rosovic behind the net. He's going to wait. Centers it out in front. Good stick in the lane. He centers it again. Darnell, you bastard. You fucking bastard. Did Colton Ellis get a pad on that? Hodgsy wants to go with Krebs right now. Here we go. That's what we needed. Get some juice. Get some momentum into the third. There's no way. Did Darnell Nurse just get robbed by Colton Ellis? Or did he miss the net? I couldn't really see. Sleep stream. You guys want to see me stream while I sleep? Podkolson and Krebs, let him go. Here we go. We got to fight, baby. Podkolson, attaboy, buddy. Podsy, lay him the fuck out. One-way traffic, Pod. Oh, he's talking. Attaboy, Podkolson. What a dog. Well, he beat his ass, chat. You know what? That honestly, that makes up for the second period I just watched. Podkolson literally just beat his ass. Yes, turn on donation sounds while they do the sleep stream. Let him fight. The referees let him fight. And Peyton Krebs got fucking dog walked. I want to see this save. Darnell Nurse got the puck. Let's see. Did he make... it was Wallman that got the save. It wouldn't have been no goal anyways. The buzzer already played, but Ellis was there. Ellis was there. Let us play videos too. Eventually we can do that, chat. Not anytime soon. This is already a sleep stream. I know people turn on my live streams and videos to go to sleep. And then Podkolson, man. Peyton Krebs, you did not want that, buddy. You should have stayed. You should have left your gloves on. Podkolson beat that ass. As soon as the referee got out of the way, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then slams him down to the ground. Vasily Podkolson putting a fucking beat down here in Buffalo. That's what we needed. That's going to get the boys going for the third. Guaranteed. Krebs, bro, lock in. Why are you yapping? You just got your ass kicked. Podsy's strong in the skates, man. That's not a guy you'd want to throw down with. I laugh at your rants. You laugh at my rants. That should give us some juice entering the third. I like that. Should Frederick be should be Frederick fighting? Well, Frederick got his ass kicked the last time he fought. He took one for the team, but funny enough, he's not that great of a fighter either. I don't know what he does well. I'm trying to still determine what Frederick brings to this team for the next 8 seasons. Almost a decade. What does he bring to this hockey team? Colson versus Hamonic. It's time. Hot take time. You guys want to do hot takes? Type 1 in the chat. 1 in the chat for hot takes. Yeah, Krebs, he just got fucking whooped. That was inherently a mismatch, chat. That was a big mismatch. Colson beat that ass, baby. Chicken Alfredo, so good. Dude, I'm not going to lie. Maybe it's a little bit late for me to make... Yeah, I'm not going to make any chicken. F that. Jersey time. Junior, I already did the jerseys, buddy. We already did that. Funny enough, your jerseys came in last place. I don't know what in the abomination you sent in the Discord, but we might need a little bit of an upgrade. Chicken? Yeah, chicken breast. I coat it, bread it. Make some chicken, stop starving yourself. Dude, I still got another period. Probably a solid hour, I'd say, until the game is over. There's no way I'm making any chicken. Does Giroux have a better prime than Kuznetsov? Ooh, yeah, for sure. Claude Giroux had a better prime than Evgeny Kuznetsov. Yep. I'm not going to have any second takes on that. Kuzi didn't have that long of a prime either. Giroux's lasted much longer. When was Kuzi's prime? Like 2015 to 2019, maybe? Giroux was good early 2010s, like 2011, 2012. Just so you know, Red Bull doesn't actually give you wings. Fuck. Well, there goes my plan. Why does it say Buffalo's a 5-minute power play? They better not. After the high stick on Wallman? I swear to God. I'll probably make myself a pizza at 10:30. Chat, when I was in high school, I used to make frozen pizzas at like 3 a.m. I was a psycho. Absolute psycho. I heat up a big-ass frozen pizza and eat that. I was built different. Why isn't Giroux retired? Because he can still play. He's still contributing in Ottawa. Let me check out Claude Giroux's numbers. I think he was like a 50-point guy last season or maybe 2 years ago. Let me take a look. He's still a decent second liner. What is he, like 37, 38? We like you big, we like you chunky. Okay, what the fuck am I reading? Why is NHL.com not loading the stats for the Ottawa Senators? All right, so Giroux right now, I mean, dude, he's got 14 points in 19 games. Claude Giroux is just fine. There's no need for this man to retire. None at all. He had 50 points last season in 81 games, 64 the year prior. Oh my God, 22-23. He was on fire with the Sens. 35 goals, 79 points. Dude, that's so long ago now. That's crazy. Chat, 22-23 season is 3 years ago. Four seasons, actually. We are fourth season since that. Wow. He played on the Panthers for 18 games in 22. Had like 40 points back-to-back years with Philly. I mean, Claude Giroux had a 76-point season in 2011. 93 points in 2012. Yeah. Claude Giroux easily clears Evgeny Kuznetsov, and it's not even close. 22-23 season, best season ever. I mean, that was the year you guys witnessed the greatest Art Ross Hart Trophy campaign of all time. I still go back twice a year and rewatch the highlights. The most dominant Hart Trophy campaign ever. Started watching hockey when Anderson was on the Leafs. Frederik Anderson? He played there for a while in the 2010s, the late 2010s. Kuznetsov was a vibe guy for shootouts and coke. He was a good player. He was a very good player. I'm not going to put any Kuzi disrespect. He was a first liner on Washington with Ovi during that cup run. Alex Todd traded to the Leafs, exchange, Remax, show me Brandon Carlo, and a first-round pick from Buffalo. Lundqvist was a better big game than Carey Price. I don't know if I'd go that far. Carey Price did come up big in big games. Hanks had some shaky games, for sure. Started watching hockey when Jágr was on Calgary, 2019. Wasn't that just yesterday? Oh, man. Stop. You guys got to stop, man. You're making me feel old. Calgary effectively ended Jágr's career in the National Hockey League. What do I think about the Lightning and Kucherov? Trash right now. They got to get going. Kuch is only point per game through 16 games, and Tampa Bay is on the outside looking in. Tampa Bay right now, 9-7-2. They got 20 points. Only 2 points out of a wild card spot. But the bad news is, the more concerning part is Nikita Kucherov. We're 16 games in. He should have found his rhythm. He's not even leading the team. Gensel has 1 more point than him in 2 more games. Kuch has 8 goals, 8 apples for 16 points in 16 games. That's not good enough. And Vasilevsky also. Where is Andrei Vasilevsky? He's been bad. Where is goaltending numbers? Actually, let me take a look at the goalies right now. Let's see what goalies are playing well. Spencer Knight's had a hot start. Very hot start as NHL.com just doesn't want to work for some odd reason. No ban for Bella yet? Not yet. Do you think the Leafs make the playoffs? Potentially, it could. I think it's probably 50-50 at this point, to be honest. Probably my favorite memory was Sabres playoff game. No way. No way. All right. I'm going to pull this up on screen, and we're going to take a look at the NHL right now. Don't mind the ads, chat. All right, so Boston, Detroit, Montreal. We looked at that already. Yeah, Tampa Bay, 9-7-2. Phillies had an okay start. The Rangers, 1-7-1, chat. 1-7-1 at home. How's that even physically possible? But yet they're 9-1-1 on the road. They're 7-3 in their last 10, though. Florida's had a rough start, but they're injured. Buffalo and Toronto, bottom of the East. Colorado's got to come back down to earth. They got 1 regulation loss. They're not going to win 65 games this season. Take a look at their second line. They're definitely going to slow down. They have to. They've won 6 in a row. Dallas got 5 in a row. Only 4 regulation losses. Winnipeg's 11-7-0. LA, Anaheim, Seattle. Edmonton's 9-7-4. Could be 9-8 after tonight. We got a -8 differential. We definitely got to start start to get going. 5-3-2 in our last 10. That's not bad. We're on a 1-game heater. What's the biggest win streak right now? Is it Colorado at 6? It is Colorado. 6-game win streak. Best team in the NHL and the worst team? Calgary Flames. The Calgary Flames. All right, stats. Let's take a look at the statistics. Nathan MacKinnon, 33 points in 19 games. Connor's got 30 and 20. Got to be 21 games. Connor's got to get a point in this third period, man. Celebrini, 27. Yeah, I really fully believe MacKinnon or McDavid, one of the two are going to win the Art Ross. Celebrini could, maybe, but I just don't see it. Willie's got 26. Bedard already's kind of slowed down a little bit. Leo Carlson's coming back down to earth. That man had a hot couple of weeks. 11 goals, 26 points. Tassa's got 26. Martin Necas, 13 goals. Dear God. Makar's got a lot of points. Eichel slowed down a ton. Holy shit. Scheifele slowed down. Gino, Sid. You guys remember when Gino and Sid were like 1 and 2 in the points race? It all comes back down to earth, ladies and gentlemen. How about Scott Wedgwood? 11 and 1 and 2. 917 save percentage. That is a backup goaltender giving you this production. I don't get it. Hellebuck's only got a 913. Fuck off. Lucas Dostal been decent. Is that the best save percentage? Nah, save percentage. Let's take a look here. Who's got the most starts? I can't even... Can I cycle through? No, I can't. It's not telling me how many starts. Where's the games played? All right, games played right here. Logan Thompson, 925. If this man is not on Team Canada, there's something going on. There has to be. He was good last season, too. Spencer Knight has a 924. No wonder Chicago's winning a lot of games. Wallstat's been decent. Shelov's played 10 games and has a 917. Wedgwood. Wedgwood has started 15 games. Do they go back with Blackwood? Never in a million years. Never in a million years did I think I'd see that. Jake Allen's been solid. Hellebuck's been trash. Igor has been not really that great. I expect a little bit better than a 913. Goalies are so weird, man. They're so weird. Let's take a look at defensemen. Where's Matt Schaefer rank for all defensemen? He's got 15 points, right? 8th. Look at that, man. 7 goals, 15 points in 19 games. Makar is probably going to win the Norris again. But Schaefer, man, 18 years of age. This kid already. He logs 25 minutes a night. Holy shit. At 18, he's been so impressive. He's got 2 game-winning goals, an overtime winner. Dear God, he's going to be a monster. Chat, imagine Schaefer at 23, 24. Can you imagine? He's 18 right now, dude. 18. Makar isn't sniffing the Norris. Not Stoner. Buddy, if the season ended today, Cale Makar is unanimously winning the Norris Trophy. He's not sniffing the Norris, but the dude won it last season. What do you mean? He's scoring at a 1.32 points per game rate. Thought he would be a bust? Why would you think he's going to be a bust? Norris for Norris, he's chopped. Panthers not going to three-peat? No. Fuck the Panthers. Look at that Bouchard now. 16 points in 20 games. Chad, he had like 1 point in his first 10. He was really bad starting off, man. Look at that. 1 point, 3 points, 1-1. None against Colorado. Does he have one tonight? I don't think he does. He had that 82-point season a few years ago, but we pay him 10-5 for this playoff production. 17-12. 32-25, the most assists by a single defenseman ever in a playoff run. And then he had 23 in 22 games last season with 7 goals, 1 game winner. A lot of those goals were big goals, too. He is a playoff performer. Bro sucked defensively when Coffey was on the bench. I don't like the contract he got. Well, you don't have to like the contract he got, but what was the alternative? Let Carolina pay him 13? And offer sheet him? You'd be fucking stupid to do that. Carolina was willing to offer him $11-12 million. Unfortunately, the brighter the lights burn, the worse Booch gets. Yeah, well, a game in November You're not getting playoff Bouchard. You might get a turnover here and there that leads to a goal. But when the lights shine bright, so does Evan Bouchard. Do I like Sprite? Cranberry? I do not know. Why Bouchard look 35? It's the stress living in Edmonton. I would believe you if you told me Bouchard scored 20 goals. Yeah, he can shoot the puck. For some odd reason, I don't like Cale Makar. I don't know why. I just don't like him. Sounds like you're a hater. I'm going to be honest. The stress of fucking nothing to do in Edmonton. Also the cup pressure, too. It's because he's bipolar. He's just a different player in the playoffs than he is in the regular season. He raises his game in a best of 7 compared to playing different teams every other night. It's different, man. The regular season is very different compared to the postseason. You're not traveling as much. You're playing the same opponent over and over again. There's no back-to-backs. It's different. Am I bipolar? I don't know. LeBron got traded to Dallas for Luka Doncic. He did. Dude, Leon's got to wake up. He's got 13 goals, but only 23 points in 20 games. Come on, Leo. Nuge was point per game. He's out until mid-December. Jesus Christ. Nugent Hopkins is a -11. Bouchard's got 16. Look at Roslovic. Almost point per game already. And then Jake Wallman. 10 points in 14 games. 3 goals. He's got an overtime winner. A game winner. Logging 20 minutes a night. I don't mind it. We need that secondary scoring. Mangiapane, holy shit. Did he ever slow down? I think it's time for LeBron to retire. Why? He was All-NBA second team last season. Why would he retire? I do agree he's probably done soon. Maybe next season will be his final year. Roslovic has been pretty good. Pretty good. He's been a lot better than pretty good. Way better. Stoner, did you just change your name? Is that why it's saying not Stoner fan? Is this the same guy? Okay, 49 timeouts. It's definitely the same guy. Speaking of Bron, OKC going back-to-back. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's going to stop the Thunder. I really don't, man. Shea barely plays in the fourth quarters, dude. He sat out like 8 fourth quarters so far, and they're 13-1. They don't even have their second-best player right now. Like, they're the best team, man. It seems like their 13th guy on the bench can hop in and steal a game for them. It's crazy. And they got multiple first-round draft picks this season and multiple years to come. They might be a dynasty. Now, the second Abrams going to challenge that, but if there's ever going to be a dynasty in the 2020s, it's going to be then. If Roslovic signs an extension with the Oilers, how much? I have no idea. Hopefully not too much. Why is this guy just putting bullshit NBA trades in the chat? Oh, man. Pacers had an unbelievable run. Yeah, they're trash now. They're like 1-12 to start the season. I know they don't have Halliburton, but they have fallen off a cliff. Thought you knew it was me? When is YouTube going to go back to having actual names and not handles? We will never forget the Halliban. He put the plane in New York City. Brutal, man. The jokes are brutal. I'm all for it, though. I'm all for it, honestly. Raps winning Larry O'Brien. Not happening. Not happening at all. Oh, I should have got my snack in, chat, before the third period started. God damn it. I'll have to maybe do it at a commercial break. I'm tired of these handles. I am too. It's more confusing, man. Like, melatonin comes up as like Sugar Hill Sleep. Apple Cider is Apfel Cider 5-3. Stoner's not Stoner Fan 6-1. Pally doesn't get hurt. Pacers win the championship. They could. I disagree, though. All right, we're underway. Third period time. 19:45 left to play. And the Edmonton Oilers are in a hole. Down 3-1. We had that one power play, and that was it, right? McDavid chips it in deep. Hands it off to Colton Ellis, and he's going to cover that puck up. I just joined. What on earth is happening to the Oilers? I can explain it. We had a rough 6 minutes, a few bad turnovers, and a lucky bounce. And it's 3-1. That third goal was very lucky. Well, I'm not going to say luck. Like, he tried to tip it. But, like, it's a good bounce going Buffalo's way. Oh, my God. Cleared down the length of the ice. We have 19:25 remaining. Tage Thompson's going to wrist a shot. It's going to get blocked. Here we go. McDavid the other way. Cross ice to dry. Not on his tape, though. Leo. He goes cross ice. Uh-oh. Darnell. Grenade. Nurse. Cutting in. Great save by Colton Ellis, though. Very, very good save. Nurse again. Puts it on net. Why? Why do we not do more of that? Just put it on net. That's all you got to do. I mean, 3 guys were screening Skinner. They were. I mean, even if he wasn't screened, he probably wasn't saving that. That was a good deflection. Very good deflection. Utah Mammoth in a couple of years could be a dynasty low-key. Let's slow down on dynasty. They haven't even won 1 Stanley Cup. You don't understand how hard it is to just win 1. Let's let them make the playoffs, get some experience, maybe win 1. Can we wait until they win at least 1 Stanley Cup before we consider a potential dynasty of the future? 2K26 is on sale for $30 right now. Fuck off. No way. That's a good steal. Anybody wants a good sports game out there? NBA 2K26 on sale for $30 right now. I don't know where at, but it's somewhere. All right, 18:45. Down 3-1, shots are even, and we got to have a big third. We need a very big third period. Black Friday sales, right. Yeah, I gotta start my Christmas shopping during Black Friday. That's when I do my bid. Toe drag release, and it's going to go wide. I'm not going to lie, I did that last night. I thought I was Bedard out there, and I missed the net by a mile. Still waiting for the next NHL 2K game. Nah, I don't think you're going to get it, buddy. Here we go. Rosovic. He's got some open ice. He's just going to backhand it in deep. Good defending from the Sabres. Where did TJ Oshie go? He retired. He hit a bag back. His back got blown out. Ryan McLeod. Cross ice to Owen Power. Owen Power looks so different. Backhander by Jack Quinn. It's going to go wide, though. Oh, that's a bad pass. Bad turnover. McLeod rebound. Good save by Stu. Was it Kulak? I think Brett Kulak literally put a pizza up the middle. Oh, dear God. Jack Quinn again. He's entering the zone. Puts it into the corner. Smart play there by Quinn. Centers it out in front. Freddie. Do you not want that? Oh, for fuck's sake, Trent Frederick. He doesn't want the puck. He's just standing there. Can we already terminate his contract, please? We're not even a season into his contract. Can we terminate it? Life's rough being a Raiders fan. Yeah, Raiders suck dick. He had the same fate as Backstrom. Yep. Indeed he did. I had 2 goals and assists yesterday. Good job, Sider. I had a big outing last night. Big 9-point night. 5 goals, 4 apples. I mean, we were short, so I think we had like 2 changes. 2 forward changes. We're pretty short. 17-28. Offensive zone draw. Both goals were rebounds. One of them was a low-key rip. I had a few nice ones last night. I had one really nice one where I outweighted the goaltender. That one was by far and away my favorite. I'll explain it at a commercial break. Uh-oh. Down low, Buffalo. They're protecting that puck. Regula. He's bodying him. Puck's going to come out with it, though. Back to the line, and Samuelson cannot handle it. Buffalo's going to have to regroup. Uh-oh. Dude, we just handed it to Alex Tuck, who gets in on a fucking mini breakaway. What? Okay, we're not winning this game. Well, what kind of start is this? Down multiple goals in the third period. My team scored 5 goals in 5 minutes to win the game. Damn. Damn. Trade Kulak. Everybody's just playing bad right now. Buffalo has been the better team tonight. Jordan Greenway stops up. Ekholm, you're just swinging your stick wildly. You're goddamn lucky you didn't get a penalty. Bouchard back for it. Evan. It's in the skates. Take your time, Bouch. There we go. Cross slice to Leo. Draisaitl just tries. Okay, it kind of worked out. McDavid in the corner, though. He's going to have to cycle it down low. You can sense the desperation right now by the Edmonton Oilers. They're not playing good hockey at all. Get back on your normal account, Noah. Is that fucking Noah? There's no way it is. Cybu, whatever the hell that means. I don't know what it is. Take your time, Bouchard. Everybody's got to come out. Everybody's got to tag up. He just puts it in deep. Smart play. Gotta lean back for it. He's got Hyman on him. Hyman trying to rub him out on the wall. Nice chip by Ryan McLeod. McLeod's got Connor on him. Jack Quinn's going to pick it up. Quinn centers it. Stu, get on that post. Bouchard holding on to it. Flicks it back to Darnell. Uh-oh. Darnell Nurse behind his own net. It's a fucking grenade. Matt Savoy. Move. Skate that, Savoy. You got so much room, buddy. Skate that puck. You got so much room. Savoy hands it back. Jack Roslovic picks it up. I need a Roslovic hat trick for a potential Edmonton Oilers win here. That's definitely not Noah. Okay. Whatever you say, Noah. I don't know whether to believe it is him or not. Adam Henrique over to Roslovic. Nice toe drag. He still has it. Protecting the puck down low. Plays it back to the blue line. Wallman walks. Shot. Dude, Colton Ellis has been all over his crease tonight. Positionally, he's not looked that great. We got to get more shots like that on the net. He's been all over the place. Wallman. Okay, what was that? Ran into the referee and doesn't even get the puck. It's out of play. Sider, have you ever seen the Patty Kane goal against Buffalo back when he was on Chicago in Buffalo? Where he has the puck on top of the goaltender. He waits, goes to the backhand, and then tucks it while the goaltender was, like, swimming. Noah would be typing like this. Nah, he doesn't type like that in the YouTube comment section. Go Dick Ride Marner. Yeah, that was a beauty. That's what I did last night, Chad. I got a cross-ice pass, and I was wide open in front of the net. The goalie 100% thought I was going to shoot it, and I just waited, backhand, and just tucked it in. Goalie was way out of his crease, too. Noah is like 12. Noah is not 12. He definitely acts it, though. You don't care how Born Neo types? I should record my hockey games. Yeah, I don't think that would go over too well. I feel weird also having a GoPro on my helmet. Maybe eventually. Definitely not comfortable enough yet to do that. Maybe if I ever had my own ice rentals, I'll do it. Who knows? I wouldn't mind it. GoPros are pretty expensive. Oh my God, Mangiapane. Dude, he's looked so bad. What happened to Mangi? I thought he was going to be like a 20-goal scorer on this Edmonton Oilers squad. I don't think we're going to score 20 goals this season. Chris Knobloch got us playing the fucking trap here. Most boring Oilers hockey since like 18-19 with Dave Tippett. Crazy, man. Where is the offense? We don't have elite level goaltending that we can rely on playing this style, so I don't understand why this is our system. Regula. Up the wall. We chip it out. We need a quick one. We got 13:45 remaining here in the third, and we're down by 2. Here comes Nosen. Is it Rosen or Nosen? He's going to take a shot. It's blocked, though. Matthias Janmark behind his own net. Janmark, you're so bad, dude. Time to retire. Pack it in, buddy. Pack it in. And that is going to be icing on the play by the Edmonton Oilers. No way Hockey Canada actually banned tinted fish bowls, did they? Sider, you on your last brain cell, bud? Maybe put a GoPro on, just practice skills. Yeah, if I rent the ice, I could do that. Problem is, ice rentals are not cheap anymore. They're pretty expensive. I wouldn't mind doing that one time. And like inviting, like, I don't know, 10 of my friends. We all hop on the ice. The problem is, you rent the ice, you're going to want to have a skate, right? You're going to want to have goaltenders. You're going to want to play some hockey. Nice backhand pass. Hyman in the zone. Sack. Stopping up. Hands it back to Bouchard. Bouchard at the line. He's under pressure. Uh-oh. Over to Connor. Connor. Cross ice. That's a good pass, but it hit the skate. It is what it is. Bouchard hands it back to Matthias. Ekholm in his own zone. Back to Bouch. Cross ice. Stick in the lane. Can we stop with these cross ice passes that are not fucking working? There's like sticks in the lane when we do it too. It just doesn't work. It really does not work. Edmonton trash. All right, brother. Let's see if they're still trash come April and March. It's a long season, laddie. It is a long, long season. McDavid behind his own net. He's going to hand it off. We're stacking that top line. Leo's into the zone. Leo doesn't look like he has any... Oh, here we go. Turn over the other way. 2-on-2. Tage Thompson drops it back for Tuck. Trying to feed it down deep. Nice back check by Zach Hyman, though. Turns it over, though. Get it out, please. No, it's not going to get out. We look slow. We look tired. We're not first on pucks. And Buffalo can just wind down the clock. They're up by 2 right now. Out in front. Saved by Stu on Alex Tuck, and he's covering that puck up. We got like 70-some games left. I think we got like 60. Edmonton's played. This is their 21st game. So we get 61 games left to go. What is going on in the Caps game? No idea. Nigerian floor hockey looks so tough. I saw that clip, man. That was crazy. All they got is, what, helmets and elbow pads? Who rents ice rinks? I just go to public rink early in the morning before anyone else comes. Yeah, you can't do that around here. You gotta pay for it. There's like public skates and stuff that they have, but you're not gonna go out there and play hockey during a public skate. Why did you name yourself Cy? Why you guys say you guys are just spamming Cybu in the chat? What is going on? Chad, how many points would Connor McDavid put up in a Nigerian Hockey League game? Not on ice. On concrete. They play on concrete. He's got to use rollerblades. He only gets a helmet, elbow guards, and shin guards. And the puck is a green biscuit. Why don't I record myself playing roller hockey? I don't really play a lot of roller hockey. I bought rollerblades this summer to basically do nothing. My roller hockey rink didn't have a net. I bought a net, but it's too cold now. During the winter, chat, I do not touch grass. There's no point for me to go outside during the Canadian winter. It is fucking hell. Hughes brothers would die in Nigerian floor hockey? Probably. McDavid garbage, 0 points. He would score 6 or 7. All right. I went to a stick and puck ice time once. There was probably like 60 people. What? No way. 60 seems like a little bit excessive, no? I would say you'd probably find maybe 6 or 7 people on the ice. Oh my God, what is this shot? And there it is in the back of the net. Horrible defensive zone coverage, and Ostlund has his second of the night. That was fucking brutal. Right off of a commercial break, the dude literally went behind the net and then walked out to the slot and shot it. What are we doing? We're just watching. Way too much watching. Who is Ostlund? Is it Noah Ostlund? Noah Ostlund. Watch this. He goes behind the net. Everybody... Darnell! What are you doing, Darnell? Nobody is near that guy. Oh, my God. Nurse could have cut him off at the other post, but literally just decided to stand there instead. Stop interacting. Dude. Stop annoying the fuck out of me. There you go. Rips in the chat for that guy. Cyber you! Bitch ass. McDavid, Draisaitl, Bouchard, Nurse, Nuge. Nuge is not even playing. Why are you asking Nuge what he's doing? I don't think Bouchard, McDavid, and Dry weren't even out there on the ice either. I don't know what that was. I'm blaming that one on Darnell. He just stood in front of the net instead of cutting off the guy behind the net. That had nobody on him. Noah Ostlund, all alone behind the net. Maybe cut him off. Add some pressure. Oh my God, Ryan McLeod in. Fuck off. What a save by Skinner. Yeah, we're giving up good chances now. Buffalo is all over us right now. Samuelson from the line fakes it. A little bit of a pump fake there. Shot. Saved by Stu. Rebound. They almost had their 5th goal of the night. Way too much watching, dude. That's all Edmonton is doing right now. We are just puck watching. When is the hot take? I'll give you a hot take. The Ottawa Senators make the playoffs. I miss Ryan McLeod. I don't. That dude couldn't put down a dead dog, chat. I'm going to be honest. Ton of speed. Create some chances. Good penalty killer. but he's got no puck scoring ability. Decent playmaker, but I seen that guy have breakaway after breakaway. I mean, he just had a breakaway in the game, and Skinner robbed him. Must be 20-3 in scoring chances. That's the way we play, dude. Literally the way we play. We play to the outside. We move the puck around. Don't get a shot on net. Turn it over. And it's all wasted. It's a weird way we're playing. We got to get more explosive. Just too calm and too passive with the puck. As that is out of play. Can't wait for the trade deadline. Buddy, trade deadline. That's in the month of March. We are so extremely far away from that. 10-1 in high danger. Bad game from everybody. I agree. I think the Oilers need a 16. Chat, they're not winning 16 in a row again. That was historic. That's the second longest win streak of all time. Dry and boost for 2-7. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, Stoner. Rosa missed a wide open net. Yeah, but trades are not happening often. No, nobody's going to make a trade right now. Listen, you got hockey back on your TV. Just be happy. McDavid hands it off. Wisner's back out there. Darnell floating puck. And Colton Ellis is going to cover it up. Let's see. Connor, next time you see Darnell wide open, how about say, fuck him and fire that puck on net, please? I don't think we need any trades in the NHL right now. Teams are still trying to figure out their identity and what they are for this season. Like, you could very well have the Maple Leafs selling at the deadline if they're still bad. Carlo will probably be gone. A lot of their guys that have like 1 year left on their deal. Down there, Darnell, Nurse, activating. For fuck's sake, Nurse can't make a play to save his life right now. Connor was literally busting back door. He was fucking wide open, too. McDavid picks it up again. Plays it back to the line. Cross ice to Leo. Draisaitl. Why? Why is Leo trying to force that puck there, dude? McDavid's got two guys on him when he's making that play. Draisaitl. A little bit of room. Leo cutting. No, Ellis going to make the save again. Josh Doan, can he get it out? Trying to ship it off the wall. He's going to go cross ice. And Darnell couldn't keep it in because he's a big, dumb, lanky fuck. You think the Oilers trade for Alex Tuch or UPL? Doesn't Alex Tuch need a contract extension? Not Tuch, but maybe UPL. Problem is, we'd have to give up probably something of significance to get him. Does Greenway not play basketball? No. Toronto trading Minton has aged horribly. I agree. Time to laugh at the people who voted for Edmonton. Can you blame them, Lose Twitch, though? Can you really blame them? Just end the night before the Kings and Canucks find a way to end their nights, and the Ducks will end their losing streak. Tuch needs an extension. Yeah, I don't want Alex Tuch. He's gonna want like $9 million. We don't have that type of money. We're not paying Alexander Tuch $9 million. No way. I saw some Oilers fans disappointed that we didn't try to get Kempe. There was no world we were getting Adrian Kempe, man. Some people are crazy. Why do they trade Minton? For Brendan Carlo. To win 3 games against the Florida Panthers in the second round. That was their Stanley Cup. They can hang their hats on that. Poverty Sabres evolving, just checking other live streams. They're evolving, eh? I mean, outside of their very bad start, they've been a pretty mid team so far. Bouchard walking the line. And he gets stripped. You got to get back, Boosh. You got to get back. All right, he's back. That exact same play happened to me in Beer League on Friday, and Buddy went in and scored. He poked it when I tried to protect the puck, and he had a breakaway. I felt like Evan Bouchard, man. I did. I felt like Evan Bouchard. Oilers play Caps on Wednesday. Do you think they'll win? Maybe. Wednesday, huh? I got to do Shoresy. I'm not going to be able to do Shoresy tomorrow because I'll have hockey. So, yeah, I think we're probably going to have to do... Yeah, we can't do that watch party. I'd love to do that one, though. McDavid trying to go cross ice to Leo. I don't like the passing, man. Hyman down low. Zach Hyman curling back. Hands it off to Connor. McDavid back to the blue line. Bouchard blast rebound. And Ellis has been good on his rebounds, man. He's been covering up a lot of pucks. What stick do I use? I have the Bauer Tracer. Yeah, I have the Tracer right now. I want to get a new stick. What's the new Bauer Vapor stick? I want to buy a new one. I like mine. It's a little bit long on me, I find, but even before playoffs, Carlo has been so disappointing for Toronto. Yeah, he hasn't been great. Not a good trade. I should get a Sherwood. I'm not buying a Sherwood hockey stick, buddy. No way, no how. I've basically only had Bauer sticks. Had a few CCM ones as well, but I like the Bauer. Maybe I'll try CCM. I don't know. I had the CCM Super Fast back in the day. I don't know if you guys know that stick. It was around like 2014, 2015. It was the red one. The bottom red one, the Super Fast. Tell me somebody knows that stick, please. You need a classic wood Bauer stick. The 1X Lite is my all-time fave. 1X Lite. Bauer 1X Lite. Best hockey stick I ever had. I think before my Tracer, I had the Flylight. It was kind of heavy, to be honest. I didn't really like it. I'll probably never use it again. I should get a Nike wooden stick. Okay. You should unban Pelly one more time. I'm good. Rochester Americans really beating the November Oilers. Relegate them because they lost to the Sabres in November. Didn't we lose to the Sharks in October a couple of years ago? And they were dead last in the league. Nike's not a hockey brand. You're too young to know, brother. Nike used to be a hockey brand. They had disgusting white skates. I think Fedorov used to wear them. Was it Fedorov? Maybe it was a different Russian. Chat, do you guys remember the Nike skates? Fedorov had his own skate. Fedorov was just, he was just like that, chat. He had that aura. I want some Nike Fedorovs. Honestly, that'd be a cool thing, man. If some of the top NHL players could have their own like custom skates, kind of like the NBA do with sneakers, that'd be cool. They have their own designs too. A lot of these guys are not going to have outlandish designs anyways. It'd be a good way to grow the game, get some more popularity. Oh my God, brutal turnover. Thompson holding, wristing it. Tage Thompson loves going top cheddar, man. He misses the net a lot. Kulak through that neutral zone over the Podsy. We got 8 minutes to go. Not a good game, man. Will Alexei Protas score? Does a bear shit in the woods? He really does? Yeah, he fires that. He's probably using like a 60 flex stick and just fucking bearing down on that every single time. He puts his whole 6'6" frame into that shot. That's why it's so hard. I have a wooden Nike Lemieux stick from the 90s. Damn. I want some Nike Air McKinnons. There you go. Some Nike gear might actually be collectible nowadays. It'd be worth a lot of money. It would be. When did Nike go out of business for hockey? What year? Somewhere in the mid-2000s, I think. I can't really remember. I want the McDavid 2000 skates. There you go. Good marketing, chat. Look, I can grow the game. I got some ideas up my sleeve, baby. I got some real good ideas. You're my favorite YouTuber in the whole world. Thank you, brother. Grayson. I appreciate it, buddy. I have Nike elbow pads. No way. Wallman. Nice play at the line. He's just going to dump it in, though. Yeah, we are being kept to the outside yet again. Wallman to Mangiapane, and it is blocked. And he's going to get beat to the puck. No, he didn't. He won that puck battle. Nice job, Mangi. Pasta got to contact the marketing team. Listen, I know what the fans want. I know. Oh, man, we still got 7 minutes. Get me through this hockey game, please. Give me some excitement. Anything, Edmonton. You've done fuck all hockey game long. You're not... And watch, they'll go Wednesday and pound the Capitals and score like 4 or 5 goals just because I'm not watching. It's brutal. We need coffee on the bench. I agree. I used to have white Easton skates like Zetterberg. They're disgusting, man. I will never, ever. I never did, and I'll never wear white skates. Disgusting. I think Bauer... Oh, my God. McDavid throwing a hit. It's offside at the line. What was the... was it Bauer? The Bauer white skates? I think they were a custom Bauer Supreme. Yes, they were Bauer Supreme white skates. I played against a lot of guys who had them. They were the ugliest skates in the world. So ugly. I had, chat, fun fact, I had custom Bauer skates back in my day. Bauer Supreme, what were they? They were like the top of line skates. They were custom made. They were like limited edition. They were all black. They were blacked out. They're actually kind of sick. They were really good skates. They were kind of heavy, but they were good. I use black tape. I used to. I use white tape now. Can you give 10 memberships? No. Can you, devs? Turn that question back on you, buddy. Is there a penalty? What are we doing here? Why are we trying to slow down the game? Why is McDavid going to the room? Well, Connor McDavid has just headed to the locker room. Nah, I'm too broke. Gotta get a job, buddy. Edmonton ass Leafs better. If that's not the funniest fucking comment I've seen all game, I don't know what is. Tage Thompson trying to make a play to Doan. Doan's just going to put one on net, but it hits the side of the net. The side of the net, that's not registered as a shot, right? Why am I asking that? It's definitely not. I blocked a shot with my wrist. I think that was a dumb move by me. Well, did you mean to? Or did it just hit your wrist? Talk makes a move to the outside. He had Skinner fishing. Or swimming, I should say, not fishing. Samuelson's going to miss the net, man. Sabres are just toying with us right now. This is crazy. They're just moving the puck around in the offensive zone while we stare at them. Good save by Stu. We're going to hang out our goaltender to dry here, Edmonton. Going to have any effort here in the final 5 minutes? Fucking hell. We got 5:40 left to play. No goalie has to make a save. Maybe they're trying to cheer you up past it with these jokes. Maybe. Maybe they are. McDavid took a skate up the ass. Well, that explains it. He's off to the locker room now. Darnell Nurse at the line. Uh-oh, grenade! Can we get, like, more than one goal in Colton Ellis, please? For the love of God, Savoy. And, oh, that's McDavid. He's back out there. What? Where did McDavid come from? When did he get on the ice? Dude, he just spawned out of nowhere. He's got the puck again. Connor centers it. Get back, Bouchard. Get McDavid an apple here. I want an Art Ross trophy campaign here. Savoy. Hand it off, Savoy. Fuck, he bobbled it. Get there, Roslovic. Down low. McDavid has it again in the corner. Connor McDavid tries to cycle it, turns it over, and the Sabres are going to get out of the zone. That's why he left the bench. Dude, he was in the locker room, and all of a sudden he spawned out on the ice. That's crazy. McDavid through that neutral zone. Connor coming in. McDavid makes a move to the outside. Can't hold on to the puck, though. He's tired. He's at the end of his shift. 4:25. Indeed, McDavid's still staying out there. He's trying to get one. 4 minutes left to play. Bouchard. D to Eki. T.S. Ekholm. Ekholm. What the fuck was that? Colton Ellis easily gloved that down. Were any of the goals Stu's fault? Maybe one. Maybe one of the goals. You'd like to have him back. Let me see. The first one. What was the first one, Chad? I can't even remember. First one, I'm not going to blame him. Second one, definitely not blaming him. The third. What was the third? I don't even remember the third goal, I'll be honest, chat. Was that the shot that just beat him by Ostlund? I think it was. Yeah, that third one you like him to have, even though it was horrible defensive zone coverage. Third one was a nasty-ass tip. No, that was the second one. Second one was the tip, right? Three guys were screening him. Yeah, I don't remember the goals. I'm sitting here trying to think, and I'm getting them wrong. Yeah, Ostlund scored the winner, and then he scored the one in the third period coming out of the commercial break. It was the tip, bro. All right, I'm missing a goal. Listen, that's a bad question to ask me. I can't remember. I was hoping for like a highlight of this game, too, that I could potentially clip. Use as a YouTube short, but man, we ain't got no highlights right now. It was a Brian shot, Bowen Byron. That was the tip. It was Dahlin that had that shot, the tip shot. That was in the second. You guys are fucking me up now, Chad. Hold up. You guys are messing me up. Let me go to the game summary here. No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to stream it. Fuck off, Sportsnet. I already buy your shitty pay-per-views. I also played that whole shift with a broken wrist. That's not very bright. So Ostlund, that was the opener. Bowen Byram, right. The second goal, Bowen Byram. Yeah, Chat, I was right. The third goal was a tip, not the second one. It was the third goal. Or did I say second? Maybe I said the second one. Fuck me. Bowen Byram had the nice shot, and then the third one was a tip, and then Noah Ostlund scored the fourth one in the third period, yeah. So yeah, the fourth one you'd like him to have back, although it was horrible defensive coverage. Third one, he could do nothing. Second one, maybe you want to have that one back, but I mean, we were scrambling. Good pass by Kozak. Good goal as well. That definitely jogged my memory. I have a 40-question test at 8:40 a.m. tomorrow. Thank God I'm not in school anymore. All right, we got an empty net with 4 minutes. Holy shit, we're going for it here, Edmonton. We are fucking going for it. McDavid picks up that puck. Hands it off to Roslovic. We're moving it now. Where was this puck movement in the second and first period? Draisaitl on his half wall. Finds Bouchard. Nice save by Ellis, though. Colton Ellis cannot be beat tonight. Bouchard bombs one away again, and Ellis will glove it down. Man, Colton Ellis has been very impressive. He's made 25 saves on the night. Empty net, 5-1 Sabres. What? I have a Nike wood blade with a composite shaft from my grandpa. Nice, dude. Send Skinner, Dagestan, 2-3 years and forget. This is number one bullshit. Bouchard walks the line. He's going to stop up. He's got tons of time. Take your time, Bouchard. Wallman. Back to Bouch. McDavid trying to get open. Leo finds Bouchard. Fakes the shot. Easy save again. Ellis is gloving every single shot down. Slash on Roslovic, no call. What slash? Bouchard is either Weber or bipolar at times. What? At least the Sens are good. Oh, yeah, Devs. They're so good. Great franchise. You guys are you guys are what the epitome of a true cup contender looks like, eh? Bouchard rims it down low. That's going to give them a chance, though, to clear it. Yep. Wallman, can he keep it in? He kept it in. Good play by Wallman at the line. McDavid gets taken down. McDavid trying to poke it free. Is that going to go in? No, it's going to be ice. Ice on the Sabres with 3:13 remaining. Was Weber ever good? You see, Melatonin, this is the issue. This is the issue of me taking you serious in your hockey takes. That hurt Roslovic. What happened to Roslovic? A real cup contender is Calgary? Yeah, they're contending for something. Fucking number 1 overall pick. Right through the legs of Connor. Bouchard over to McDavid. Got some room, Connor. McDavid. Try to go down low. No, there's no play. There's no play at all. And they're going to ice it yet again. Back-to-back icings by the Sabres with 3 minutes remaining. Three minutes to go. With Calgary, level luck, we'll probably get 3rd overall. Probably. Devs, the Senators, also lost to Buffalo. Dude, Devs doesn't know what the fuck he's saying. He's just talking shit to talk shit. Remember when he lied, chat, and he left the Discord? I remember that, Devs. That was not that long ago, buddy. I remember your lies. You act like things just didn't happen. Draisaitl plays it back to Wallman. Wallman, give it to McDavid, please. Get him a point. Get him a point. Cross eyes, Leo! What a save by Ellis. Fuck. Ellis has been hot tonight, man. He got clipped, too. He did get clipped. You're right. Devs, you go into the Discord, you go to General and Pinned, you're clipped, buddy. You're literally clipped. What a save by Colton Ellis. Big game, man. Big. Vezina! Okay. We're putting Vezina in the chat already? All right, dry on the draw again. False start, and Leo gets waived. All right, Connor McDavid. Losing the draw. Dahlin flicks it out. Is it going to go in? Wallman's back for it. It's not icing. That's like saying McDavid is good. You got to win a cup to be good. So the entire history of the Winnipeg Jets are not good. Thanks for telling me, Melatonin. Why is McDavid bobbling the puck? And he turned it over. Tage Thompson Fires one in the back of the net. What the fuck was that, Connor? Brutal attempt. Thompson took his time, and Thompson wears a neck guard? I didn't know that. Rough game from Connor. Rough game from everybody, honestly, outside of Jack Roslovic. The offense is not humming. We got a serious issue right now, and it's the fact that we cannot score goals. Only things Flames are competing for is beating the Capitals' 8-win season. They'll beat that. Calgary shootout attempts with some Make-A-Wish game-level shots. Where's the clip? Devs, it's in the Discord. In general, it is pinned. Not hard to see. Better safe than sorry. Plus a neck guard is sty. Neck guard is not sty. I don't wear a neck guard. Although I'm not playing competitive hockey either. It's pinned. It literally is pinned. Remember when Devs said everything was AI? Devs just lies between his teeth. Lies through his teeth, between his teeth. I don't know. Whatever the saying is. Whatever it is. Oh, bad road game. We got to get back to it. Washington, Wednesday night, I believe. I'd probably wear a neck guard even if I was in the NHL. If I was in the NHL, I'd probably think about it. I'd be a lot more worried about a skate potentially cutting me. But at my beer league, I'm not too worried. We got Curtis Lazar out here. Let's see something. Lazar centers it. Loose puck is there. Get on it, Darnell. That's Kulak. Kulak's going to go D to D. Back to Brett Kulak. He's going to walk that line. Nice block there. Beautiful block by the Sabres player. Beautiful points. Back to the line. Reggie Law shot. Easy save. Ellis has been on one tonight, dude. He's made some good saves, especially in the third. Lazar is going to score a huge goal like the Devils game. I remember that. The sad thing is, I remember that. Is there fights in your beer league? Not often. Sometimes. Why have the Canucks been good? Canucks have been mid. Ekholm with a shot. You guys are just padding the stats right now of Colton Ellis. Dear God, he's got 29 saves now. We're just sending everything on net. That's crazy. Just close the game. Oilers need help. We need a different system. We're not scoring enough, man. Like, we're not scoring enough goals. That's the issue right now. 1 minute remaining. Get this game over with. I'll tough it out, chat. I'll tough it out. We got a minute left. We're fine. Cloud coming in. Are they going to stat pad? The Sabres really going to stat pad right now? Less than a minute to go. Shot by McLeod is a little bit wide. Bouchard tries to play it back. Out in front. Oh, Jesus, we just left a guy wide open, eh? Just wide open. Y'all miss Kane? Yeah, we definitely do not miss... Dude, Evander Kane didn't even play in the regular season last year, Melatonin. No puck knowledge. We do not miss Evander Kane. He was good for his time here. It was time to move on. Also, Evander Kane. He's been... I think he averages the most ice time on Vancouver. He's up there with the entire NHL alongside McDavid, McKinnon, and Leo, and some defensemen. Evander Kane's been up there. He's getting a lot of ice time in Vancouver. Whoever has Ellis in fantasy having a field day, I wonder if somebody has to have him now, but... And there it is. Big 5-1 L to the Buffalo Sabres, where we only scored 1 goal on Colton Ellis. The foreshadowing is crazy, chat. I met this guy 10 years ago in Toronto. Chatted with him for a while. Seemed like a cool guy. And now 10 years later, puts on a fucking clinic against my Oilers. It is what it is. We'll be back Wednesday night. If you didn't already, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Also, turn on notifications, chat. That is one of the most important parts. Hit that like button. Join our Discord. Link is pinned. I'll see y'all later. Don't be silly. Wrap